Hello and welcome to Brickslayer with me, Brickface. Boom. Hello peoples, it is that day again. It is Sunday, it is time for D&D Week 7. Oh, it should be a good one, methinks. So, there we go, I accidentally double-clicked the button. Hello everyone.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Well.
And Shadow's saying goodbye.
Goodbye, farewell. I need to
Stu.
look at my sheets.
Right, I will try this overlay and then it'll become straight off again. Because like I said, man, I don't use one for this. But I will do it if it will stop you, like, going on about it.
What overlay?
One that Mr. Bubbles made.
How dare you change mine?
I haven't even got one on at the minute because I'm using the D&D one.
Oh, you're playing D&D.
Yes, it is Sunday.
Ooh,
Oh, did I even...
Sunday hype.
Pretty sure I don't... Oh, it'll be in the downloads now, wouldn't it? Yeah, there it is. Use that, and then that. Press that. Yeah. So there you, that's what the overlay would look like. Like I said, it's on different places. So, I did say I looked at it. So there we go. That's what it would look like. Right. We've got the music going. We've got everything where we need it to be. Pretty sure.
That overlay's just pointless.
D&D, yes, it's completely pointless.
Oh, I know. I did say that. I said that to him. It looks all right, man. It just seems to cover up quite a lot in the corner. I do like the look of it, but it's still quite a large camera cover. I mean, like I said, D&D is... I don't use a borderline or an overlay because you got the map, the camera, the things move all around the place. Yeah, no, that's...
Rachel during the campaign too?
Only Rachel's taking your spot.
Oh, wait, she's playing Padar?
No,
No.
she's got her own character.
Whoa, wait a second.
Well, he's not dead, he's just disappeared off.
He was overwhelmed by the Mastiff.
Done. Kids slay. Oh, I'm sorry, she's playing as Fat Tar. Okay, thank you, Shen.
What?
None can slay the mighty Padar. He didn't die, he went home.
He got bored and went home.
Yeah, basically, he went, you know, I'm not killing enough things, and he went home.
He's not killing enough things or having sex with enough things.
Are you sure there's no way I can just, like, return later? Just, like...
Well, you disappeared off for 2 weeks unable to play, and then you said you were going to join in the next campaign.
Yeah.
Next campaign is, like, when this one's done.
So that's, like, what, 2 years?
Depends on whenever it finishes.
2 years, fuck. Fuck you guys, I'll do my own campaign, man.
With blackjack and hookers.
Yep. Like my own D&D.
The old D&D, you know, when you used to actually go to a strip club and do things like that. So yeah.
There's nothing stopping you doing that.
What, having a D&D striptease version?
Yeah.
Every time you get a crit, you gotta take your clothes off.
Oh god.
The only time you don't want to get a crit is if you're playing strip D&D.
Man, if you get a critical fail, you have to take 3 pieces off.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
No,
Well, it would make it more interesting.
Put a
If you get a
chainmail
crit,
on.
hold on, if you get a crit, you can put a piece of clothing back on.
Yeah, if you get...
Take 3 pieces off, and if you fail as in you can't make it through the AC, or you do something fucking stupid, yeah, take 1 piece off.
You can just wear a chainmail.
Like, so like Padar.
No, TS sounds fine, man. Oh,
Thanks to you. That's my follower alert still.
oh, you guys heard that? Yeah, that was my phone going off. That was softball guys texting me about what I think it seems to be our first match.
Big guy.
No. First SU game is next Monday. We need to organise team by Friday. Okay.
User
I don't know what you
left
do,
your
Rick.
channel.
It's well, I'm the coach, so I've got to.
What?
Yeah, I'm the coach of the softball team.
Bullshit.
No, I am.
Brick, you couldn't coach a bootlegged paraplegic.
How did you know if we haven't seen me try?
Because I know you fucking can't.
Man, I've been the MVP for the past 2 years on the team. It's a good idea to put me as coach. Anyway, where's Irish?
Because no one else knows the fuck to do.
Oh no, we've got a guy from Canada who knows exactly what he's doing. Hello, Irish.
So long, farewell. I've been
But some-
goodbye.
No,
Right.
seriously though. Like... Man, I miss it. I miss it already.
Well, it's 2 weeks, dude, that you keep missing. You fell way behind.
Oh, he could just join in for a bit for some extra experience.
It's a setup for a 5-man. We've got 5. Done and sorted, dude.
Way less than 5 men before and people just kept copping in.
Yeah, but 5 is the maximum. You don't want it to get any bigger.
Damn it, Rachel.
Yeah, it's still 5.
That's why I said damn it, Rachel.
Oh, I thought you said, what about Rachel? I'm like, I'm pretty sure he knows physics, so he should be able to count.
Physics and counting are very different things.
Right. Let's see. Irish,
Yes, sir.
do you want to give us a little bit of a rundown of what happened last week to lead us to where we are now?
Padar
Sure,
got
last week-
Out of what's the word I'm looking for? Out of
He's always coming because you can smell a master.
That's what we do.
He needs
Next
new
time
underwear.
Mastiff, Padar's back. Let's do that.
It's gonna be a long
Might have to be a
time.
Mastiff.
Mastiffs don't even exist in this era.
No wildlife is
Yes, they
safe
do.
anymore.
They're a recent breed. Not that recent, but still.
Well then how the hell did I fuck a Mastiff?
D&D, certain things can happen, like you actually fucked the last one out of existence.
Now
That's
we
what
can't come
happens.
back.
We need to get according to this.
Oh, into the fucking afterlife to get the rest of them then.
He's the Dragonborn, he's absorbed their power.
You can still go into the afterlife and fuck
Right.
them that way.
Anyway, Irish, if you want to give us a wee rundown of what happened last week so we can sort of have an idea of where we are now.
Sure, you guys went to Lochfeg, and when you were there, you found out that the...
Sorry.
Get out.
Can someone kick him, please? Like, seriously.
Away!
Buddy was moved out of your channel.
He's moved.
Alright, so yeah, you guys were in Lochfeg.
Okay.
You guys came across some lords who weren't, or nobles who weren't exactly
Being noble.
ordinary nobles. They were up to some mischief. You decided to confront one of them, and from what you found, that you thought that he was a bad person because he lowered his taxes and everybody else was hiring theirs. Ended up him being okay, and then you went to a bad one. You ended up killing him and his forces for whatever reason.
In all fairness, we did only ask for directions.
True, but you ended up killing them.
Hey, he attacked us. They all attacked
Yeah,
us
no,
first.
I'm not picking sides here. I'm just saying what's happening. You then moved
Straight
on
up
to go
slaughter a nice
north.
guy.
You thought of going to. You decided to go to Warkworth Keep, which was where the sergeant or the colonel sergeant or colonel in Fort Glanville had asked you to go to. So you went north and you stopped in Newston, and while you were there, you fought a hill giant.
Big fucker just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, that had the same kind of same apparel, but had the same symbol as what you found in Lochfeg in one of the houses. This purple V on a black background.
Yeah.
Where we left off, however, was in front of Warkworth Keep.
So I see there's an extra person.
There's 2 extra people.
2 extra people. Thalina.
Thalia.
Sorry.
Thalia.
What the fuck's your
So-
line?
So what happened is, as you guys were walking up to this keep, you know, like it's a big ass castle. It's not like you just walk in and it's a small house. From quite a bit away, this mightily armored woman has followed you right up, and you now have noticed that she's caught up to you. You haven't seen her before, you haven't noticed her on the road, but for whatever reason, she's followed you to this place. And that's where we introduce Rachel to the party.
And that is where Rachel is being introduced.
I turn around and cast Flame Blade. I'm joking. Decapitation.
I suppose this is where we'd normally turn around and sort of like, why are you following us and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, that would be where we turn around and ask that.
This is like, oh, I didn't see you. Where'd you come from?
This is where Rachel
turns around and answers said question.
Yes.
And there's the quest, people.
Oh, you are very, very quiet.
That was a very quiet answer. I commend you for your quiet answer.
Silent but strong type.
A buddy in your channel timed out.
Oh god.
And Rachel. Oh, who no? That was.
wasn't Rachel.
It was Robert.
It was Robert. Also, those that don't know, I'm not feeling too well. That's why I sound like shit.
On wheels.
Poor Murky. Poor Murky. Welcome
I
back.
still do Snake on Wheels, but I sound like shit.
Been working on that.
No,
Can we say?
I wish.
So yeah. So we turn around and sort of like ask. We didn't see you on the road. Where did you come from? Why are you following us?
How am I like supposed to answer?
Whatever way you want.
Whatever way you want to answer. It's D&D.
It's basically just act as you like you roleplay your character. Yeah.
Your character would answer. So if your character is really like ignorant and doesn't like people, it's like, oh, you should have seen me coming. You know, an answer like that.
Why do you want to know?
You're an interesting group, so I was following you.
Not that.
It's interesting.
What do you find so interesting? This is where you just get like questions over and over again, and then once we get to a point where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, you seem cool enough, and then we're like, okay, let's go kill things.
Yep.
So in relation to Rachel and her character, she's from this area, so she would have been like any of you guys walking about, and as she was leaving her town, at the town she was coming from, she noticed that this band of 5 people that were some very heavily armored, some just very odd looking, as in not your typical traveller.
Yeah.
And she decided to follow.
Makes sense.
That's kind of Rachel's side of the story. That would be why she has followed you.
Alrighty.
Alrighty then.
Don't trust her.
Well, you know, we've been asked by the sergeant of the fort down the road to come and have a look, as he was looking out in this place here, but it's been taken over by hobgoblins, I think, or if I remember rightly. Or it's been taken over by something, and last that he knew, his friend was still posted here, and he wants us to have a look. Do you fancy joining in?
Sure thing.
Alrighty then.
We're going to preface, it's either hobgoblins or very ugly small people. We don't know
Yeah,
yet.
we're not sure.
Hey, that's racist.
Not you.
That's no mist.
Wait,
That's
but,
short
like,
racist. What?
I'm not the racist, I hate everyone equally.
There we go.
Right, so I suppose we've only just got the doors in front of us at the minute, yeah?
Yeah, so in front of you see one of the doors has clearly been broken open. Like there's a big massive crack down the middle of it, and it's pretty much just you're so surprised in how it's still on the hinges, to be perfectly honest.
Knock on door. Hello.
Yeah.
Isn't that me?
I feel like I tried to kick it.
Yeah, sure. Like it's pretty much off its hinges. It's a good 10 feet tall. Like it's a big ass castle.
Can we fit through the door?
Yeah.
Like,
10 feet tall.
okay.
I
Shall
think we can.
we go through the door then? Let us adventure on!
So as you walk into the first room, It's literally just a small little archway, but what you do notice
Okay,
is that
alright, Rachel, click your character, which is Thalia,
You guys move your
with
guys?
the mouse, and you can move
Right.
it up with the arrow keys.
What?
Oh,
So you come to next to the door.
Click
Okay,
the
it's not the door.
character, the one with your name,
Click
the
it
mouse.
with the mouse.
and then you can use the arrow keys to move them about. Or you can just drag them with the mouse.
I don't see anything.
In the top left-hand
Oh,
corner, there's like
zoom out.
there's
Oh,
yeah.
No, I know what she means. Okay, in the top right hand corner of the screen, there's like a bar with a scroll on it. Scroll
slider?
It out until the slider. Scroll it out until you see like a white box with 5 people in it.
I think we're off at the deep end.
I love this
Yep.
communication.
Sorry.
So
It's fine.
Yeah, so you know what the
No
chat,
bullshit.
the
Coming
chat
across
side is,
loud
where
and
the
clear.
chat
Don't
is.
worry.
If you go towards the top of the chat, where you can see all the options for settings and stuff, to the left of that is a little white bar.
Could you take
I
over
mean,
the
I see
screen?
that, but I don't see it.
I think
Yeah,
pretty
so
sure
if you
the
click on the
screen.
square and then you can slide it up and down. If you slide it down the way, it's going to zoom you out, and eventually on the top of the screen towards I think it's the middle of the page, you see this little white.
I'm gonna run and get a drink. I'll be back in literally 10
Like
seconds.
sort of
Okay.
top middle of like this giant black square. There's a white one, like a small white area, and you can zoom in on that.
Okay.
And
You
then
found
in
the
there,
white thing.
yeah, and then in there is where all of our characters are. And yours, Thalia, and you can click.
You can do this. Woo. Fly about the place.
30 seconds, goddammit. Exactly 30 seconds.
Well,
Oh my gosh.
Did you find us?
Yeah, but I can't zoom in.
No, don't.
Oh,
If you can see us, don't
Do
worry.
the opposite thing of what you did before, where you scrolled it down, you scroll it up. It zooms in.
If you got a mouse, that would work even better.
No, but with the mouse, it doesn't do that.
It moves the map
You
up
have
and
to-
down.
You have to. No. If you could hold, I think it's Alt. It zooms in. Yeah. Alt.
That's like.
Oh, yeah, that
the
works.
entire screen. On the entire Chrome browser.
No, not on this. Chrome
Right.
uses Control. Let's have a dance break. Come here.
I'm extremely confused. Why is my character purple?
I don't know. I couldn't find anything else. I just picked a purple one. Okay?
Why are you not?
Shut up.
Why is he a witch doctor?
Yeah, that's my question.
I just picked a person, okay? I just picked someone with a robe.
It's fine.
I know you're a
thought, I
woman.
thought I
but,
was the
like,
other
She
one.
doesn't even
That's
have
the
a
one
robe.
I thought I was the one with the dual scythes, whoever that is.
no,
Excuse
that
me.
was always. That was
I don't know
always-
why I'm this. I mean, why can't we just?
Hello?
Hello, Carltron.
Hello? Who's that? Oh, it's Carl. Hello.
How was your computer break?
It's kind of slow still, but apart from that, it's all right.
Right, so there you go,
Yeah,
Rachel. You
decent
found your
days.
character.
We're doing D&D tonight.
Oh, okay.
Speaking.
Anyway.
No worries. Speaking of which, what I'm going to do just before we start doing anything, because knowing my luck, I'm going to. Yeah.
Well, we've got Talia to heal us.
Yeah, but I'd rather not get hit.
I'd rather not risk it, thank you very much.
Just get paralytic.
Pretty much. I don't want to.
Because knowing how this has gone so
Roll
far,
a d20, please.
I'm good.
I'm not going
You're
to risk
fine,
me killing
you're
myself.
grand.
Why can't I select? Oh, I can select character. There we go.
Right, Rachel,
My
have you
one.
found yourself?
Lovely.
Yes.
It's
Cool.
fine,
Okay.
Rachel.
So yeah.
She moved.
Okay, this next place. So as you walk into this little kind of archway, you
Who
find
have
is.
I been
Who
invited
goes
to and why?
Shut up.
Sorry, what was the question?
Oh no, I've just been invited to something. Don't worry.
Alright.
Shut up.
Okay, as you walk into this little cramped sort of
Go
archway,
first.
you can see like a broken spear or two on the ground. You know, you've been told by the sergeant before that this place was raided by hobgoblins, so
Oh
you
my
would
God.
expect to find things. In front of you is a door. It seems to be just slightly open.
Can we look through the? Can we look through the door before we bust in?
Yeah.
Do we have to do
Alright.
like some sort of check?
No, you guys can just walk in if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna go first.
Alright, you walk
DM,
straight
open up
in.
the eyes. Blind.
Blinded.
By the
The,
light.
the light is blinding.
The light is blinding.
Lightning.
I can't
Blinding by
see.
light.
Oh no, oxygen critical.
You walk into a fortress. Oh, oxygen critical. Shit.
Yeah, you walk into this first room, and as you expect, it's some sort of it's an entranceway. The walls are kind of towards the bottom are these kind of wooden panels around the place. On the ground, there's bits of furniture that's been broken and snapped in two, and there's even a few wooden shields laying about the place.
Is there corpses or blood or any of that?
There are
Cool.
one or two hobgoblins around with their necks slit. There's even
Oh,
one that's kind of like sitting up against a wall, and his head is completely just smashed in.
nice. Question. On the map at the top, there seems to be a small black line. Is that meant to be there?
Oh dear.
Nice, that's
Can
really
you
eraser.
ping where that is?
How do I ping again?
How do you think?
Me done.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
There's like a thin black line, not like the normal graph, but it's like
It
black
might-
line.
I think
It's
it's
lit like there.
Point that out. It seems to just be an error.
I see that. No, that was just maybe when I was drawing, I accidentally did it.
Oh, that's okay. That's because you gave us a hint last week, and you just said secret doors. I was thinking, oh, maybe this is a secret door.
Against you trying to open stuff, or...
It was a lie.
I'm gonna like all the panels everywhere.
You're gonna go around
Everything.
every
Are you
single
gonna call
room.
an MCI and hit every
Yeah, why
fucking
not?
door?
Alright, how about you make perception checks just to see if you notice a difference between each one? Everybody
Oh
else wants
god,
to do it, they can do that
perception
also.
checks.
What? How the fuck did I get minus?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, never mind. There was
Are you just that bad? I don't see where this is.
Man, I'm so perceptive, right? So badly perceptive that I don't even realize that I exist anymore. How the fuck
See, there was
did?
a problem with this before.
How
One
do I
second
do
now.
it?
What?
Oh, there we go. Mine actually appeared. I thought I got nothing for a second. How
Yes,
did you
it-
get zero? How did you get minus?
I don't know. I
Okay,
still got
here's
minus
the reason,
again.
Here's the reason. When I changed these so they'd
Oh, it
alter
was
so
you.
they do it right, it worked. But then recently they did a small update to the change it because it was kind of stupid. They had extra modifiers in. So as of right now, I think they're kind of a bit broken. So if you just roll a normal d20, and that'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Just for now. 16. Good.
Oh, a 19.
Yeah. So you guys,
Alright, so
Almost a crit.
you guys go around, and eventually you hear this hollow, and
I've
it's
forgotten how to do this.
right
Oh, God.
about here.
Hey, Solo! Let's go!
Wow, I can't see anything.
Okay, where everyone.
Is
I am
is it
blinded.
is it made of wood? It's a wooden panel. Yes, but is it made of wood?
Where am I?
That perceptive. Is it organic?
Yeah.
Or is it something that lab made
The
wood?
side of it, and it makes that hollow noise. Everything else has been just like solid wood.
Punch it.
Okay, someone needs to break through it.
Punch it.
Vidar, we're out now.
Oh, the one time we could have used him to run through a
We
wooden
don't
plate.
want him here because he'd hit every fucking door.
We can use the weapon to open it up with. We'd have to use your physical strength. Who's got
If someone has
the
a
most
bludgeoning weapon or a piercing weapon, we
Oh, I have a
that's-
piercing one.
Ooh.
I have. I think it's my. I had spikes to my quarter dash it as
I
piercing.
don't even know what I have anymore. Let's have a look.
Attack!
Oh no, well done.
I haven't checked this in so long.
Piercing 8 and whatever.
Let me see what you do. Oh, you didn't have to make an attack. You can just roll a d20.
Well,
No, you can just do a strength check.
strength.
Where's strength?
Well, my strength is the weakest thing I have, I think.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't try and open it.
I have no
Maybe
fucking
someone else
clue.
can try.
Oh,
I mean,
there
everybody
it
can try
is.
if they want.
Oh,
You're
I
going to be
can't
slapping at
possibly
this
do
wooden
that.
panel at the side of the castle because you heard the hollow. Could you imagine that?
Just sort of.
Oh my god.
I can't break through this easily breakable wooden door.
It's just like
Shit.
those sissy fight things where they're gearing up for a massive fight and they're just slapping each other. He tries to hit the door and the door punches back.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, I've only got
Sorry,
10
do
for
you do a
strength.
Strength check. Do a d20. No, not those. Not those.
Not
Roll
those.
a-
Don't
roll
touch
a
those.
d20.
Strength.
They're just oh, okay. Yes, you got an 18. So yeah, you just break through it, and on the other side is a hollow, and it's all dark.
Wow, I am also weak as fuck as well as blind.
You're a
You
worm.
go to the hospital.
Somebody help me.
You should probably go to the hospital right now.
I probably
Whoops.
should. This is gonna be a very good reason to go.
Oh, turn order. There's a battle behind this wall.
Never mind, that was a joke.
No,
It seems to be a wall.
You punch the wall.
It was just very badly put on wooden paneling.
I
Who
can't
has,
see, so I
who has
don't
dark
know.
vision?
It could just be
I
a very buff dude.
You
think
have dark vision as well.
I'm pretty sure I've got dark vision.
Yeah, you got dark vision.
Oh, I think I have dark. I'm not that blind then. Thank God for that. I'm
Yeah, you
actually
have dark
not
vision, Brick.
useless.
And you have dark vision. I think Mo does as well.
I think I might do.
I don't know. Am I? I
find
can't
out.
tell.
Wait, by the way, the main room that you were in, there was a door at the bottom. Just, you know.
Okay.
Do I have anything that's useful at all to me? God damn it! Where am I? Where's my stuff?
Alright, do you guys
can't
walk through this
see.
hidden place?
Oh yeah.
I think we should go walking. Because that's what to do.
Oh God.
Alright, so it's kind of dark, so you guys should
Let's go
probably
for
have
a
light or
walk
something
then,
going.
I
shall
can
we?
use a magic spell for like
I have dark
Yeah.
vision.
cantrip time.
I can't remember where dark vision is.
Cantrip. Well, I've got dark vision, but I can still use the magic
It's
for anybody else.
that-
who doesn't have
I
dark
can't remember where it is though. That's my. Where is this?
Dark
Oh,
vision
there it
is
is.
in
Yes,
your
I have
class.
dark vision. I'm fine. I can see. I'm not blind.
Well, see, dark vision only works if you have some, like a tiny light source. Like if
There
it's
we go.
pure black, you
Oh
can't
God,
see.
is there a light
That's
source
fine.
in here?
You just said light visions, or you just said lights, that's fine. So yeah, eventually in front of you, you see this small staircase that goes up. It's pretty narrow at this stage. as
Ooh,
well.
that stair looks kind of wonky. That might fall if you step on it.
I'm a gnome. Let me go first.
He's,
Won't break.
it won't break, he's very light.
Will it blend?
Will it blend? Let's hope so.
Alright, eventually you guys get to, once again, another wooden door.
Ooh.
Right click to push
Oh
map
fuck me.
up a bit.
No,
Or down.
we can't decide.
Going. I can't see where
to
to
me, to you, to me, to you.
to me, to you.
God.
Come on.
God, that show's old and I feel
You
old.
gotta break through. I fucking hated the Chocolate Brothers, man. I fucking hated them.
Alright, if you guys just stop moving your stuff for a second, I'll notice.
Oh,
I don't
and we're all
do
dead.
things anymore, but just 1 second.
What the fuck?
I'm so blind I don't know I exist anymore.
Right, if you guys just zoom out.
What am I? Help me.
Oh, we're somewhere else. We're outside? What?
If you guys zoom out,
I feel like someone is missing.
You're gonna have to move, Rachel.
Oh wait, no, like, oh, we've
We're
come.
on an out.
We've had a casualty.
Oh, we seem to have found. We found a secret passage out.
We found Asgard.
We found
Where is
Asgard.
Rachel? Oh, she's there.
We didn't need to search in my ass this time.
Wait,
we found
where am
Asgard.
I? I don't think I've been taken.
My
I'm still
God.
there somewhere. I'm lost.
Rachel's here.
Did you move down?
My character's. Yeah, maybe I don't know where he is.
He's gone fucking walkies. We've lost him on the way here.
Walkies.
I knew we should.
There's only one way in and out, and he manages to get lost.
Messing with your characters.
You should
I
have
got
gone
touched.
through
Oh, there he is.
there we go. He's back.
Should have messed with the warp gate, guys.
Alright, so yeah, I would see if eventually, so you guys will be on these stairs, of course. Just if you do a train behind one.
I was okay. No, then it was me.
Did you just say run a train?
Alright, so
Oh, yeah.
this door is actually open.
Gonna
This door
run
is
a train
actually
on
open.
these
If you guys
stairs.
just want to open it.
Open it.
So, are we now down the stairs, or are we outside, or what's?
Right.
Going downstairs.
Is that brick behind me?
You've gone upstairs. You've gone
Just
upstairs.
the part outside
As
the
you walk
map.
in, you see these 3
What in the hell?
small dwarves.
Oh,
Under
dwarves.
gate.
It's your people.
You see dwarves, and these dwarves
It's a gnome.
have they're not your normal dwarves. They have slightly grey skin, and they have these really white, silvery, almost beards.
They've been tanning all
And-
day.
They're greybeards.
The greybeards.
And as soon as you walk in, Robert, this guy with his warhammer, just smacks you in the face with it. Or at least he tries to.
Wait, Sam, we walk in the door and we just get slapped with a great hammer.
Yes.
Yeah, they are
D&D
asking to get
for you.
shanked.
Where's my AC hiding? I can't find my AC.
Yeah, I'll leave it.
First page. Unless you're
I know,
somewhere
yeah.
else.
Of course.
They are asking for a slap in every
Oh, yeah.
single
They're
orifice.
asking and they'll get some.
A slap in every single orifice. Fuck.
Man.
Oh yeah. We
Don't worry, he
need
doesn't
MCI
hit you.
for
He
this
doesn't.
one.
He got
Where's
he got
Padar?
a 2 and a 3. 2 and a 3, everybody.
Weapon time.
Wait, how tall is Padar?
I think he was 6'5".
Fuck.
Yeah, he was tall.
He was a tall motherfucker.
It's into an animal. They don't have to be
Oh, he's
dark.
only slightly taller than my character. So I had an idea.
Oh.
If he was short enough, I had an idea. gonna be amazing.
Okay. Right.
Yeah,
So
this room
Was
is what
the idea
you-
to open
you-
a Coke can?
no, it was a
No.
beer can.
Hey.
He's wrong anyway. Ah.
I got my beers back from Matt. He didn't drink very many of them, so I've got like 16.
Okay, so yeah,
Rachel,
this
I
guy
love your
swings
communication
with his
today.
warhammer and then misses.
Okay.
And you see these two guys start running towards the door.
What's the thing in the bottom right?
Okay.
To
Right.
Wargate.
I don't think we need to worry about that right now, except for the 3 dwarves running at us with hammers.
Right. Do we need to do initiative? Because what I was going to say is, if everyone can move back one, it just sort of like so you're there. I can cast the knives thing, where
It's
Well, actually,
okay,
these
Rachel.
guys are all going to get attacks on
I'm
Robert
kidding.
first.
oh
God.
I always like that as well, on like the first few times.
Initiative, how do you...
I can't find my AC. Where the fuck is my AC hiding?
initiative is in skills.
No, initiative.
No, it's not. It's on core
There it is,
stats.
I found it, never mind.
First page.
Actually, it's I picked
Hey!
you guys' tokens.
My one works.
Oh, hang on, let's
Oh, the
see.
blue
It's on course. Where is it?
I'm going
Uh,
first. Out of all of you.
Initiative.
Right, Rachel, try.
No tokens are
Initiative.
selected. What? Help.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Pick a character and then do it, I think.
yeah, it's a bit of a funny one.
Character and then
The
initiative.
character sheets on the first page. There's a little button to the initiatives on the right side.
I'm having a terrible day today.
Why?
I'm blind. I can't.
He's blind. He doesn't understand he exists and has a lot of pain and is weak as fuck.
And my initiative is terrible.
And you're really slow.
Let's
I
get
don't
Rachel
know
to
what-
I'm slow, blind.
Right, Rachel, what you do
character sheet.
is, do you have your character sheet open?
Mhm.
Okay. Go to core stats. Okay, you can see core stats, and on the right hand side you see hit points and speed, and then underneath that you've got initiative and armor class. There's a little button with sort of like a dice on it. Just click that. There you go. Perfect.
Well, nice. So you suck, Murky.
It's like, oh, nice, 12. You suck, Murky.
Everyone gets like. Everyone got at least 3 times what I got.
Well, I start off...
Literally.
The game is trying to tell me something.
Just don't worry. The initiative's not a problem. It's when we're fighting is the problem. We need to get the crits in.
Oh yeah.
Time for the bow and arrow, I think.
It's all just my.
You won't be able to do bow and arrow right here. It's
You do
you're
bow
too
and arrow
close.
wherever you like.
Right.
Down the stairs,
So-
in the toilet, anywhere works.
And this guy gets a
This guy,
turn.
right here. This guy.
Oh, he rolled a 1.
He rolled a 1 for his initiative.
Well, you don't suck that bad, Murky. Someone sucked even more than you did.
The zero.
And I more than 3 times. Oh my god, that one's going to kill me.
Okay, so it's me, then him, then Drake, then... Oh, God.
So this guy goes to here.
Oh, one
This guy goes away.
15.
There's one
Oh,
more
that's bad. That's
one more dwarf. You're missing one dwarf on that. Oh wait.
He got all 3 of them.
Oh, you
One's
no,
got-
there, yeah, one.
no,
Sorry, I
one
see
got
it.
one.
Sorry, I didn't realize that there was a scroll bar to go up and down that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a
yeah.
you got a
Make it
15.
larger at the side, just like move it to the right
Ah,
side.
Oh, so
And
he's
you
been
can
first.
scroll it.
Oh,
Perfect.
okay.
It's much easier
So,
to
yeah.
do it like that.
These guys
These guys are going
basically
to
all swing at the little gnome and they all miss terribly.
How terribly do they hit each other?
I mean, like 2, 3, and a 4.
The 2 has to hit his teammate.
That terribly. No,
Which
neither
guy
one.
rolled
Yeah.
the 2? Which one rolled the 2?
The one right in front of you, directly.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, he wouldn't.
He would have like swung right to left, so he wouldn't have hit anyone.
Yeah.
But other than that, it is now the dwarfs go on the right.
there we go. Got it. I just realised that half the scene was missing.
What are they rolling for their additions?
Additions.
Or their modifiers?
I don't like the sound of that.
I was about to say,
Everybody
like,
gets
if
one
you
of
one
them.
just
Hit,
calls down
don't
like
they?
fucking thunder out of nowhere.
Wow,
I
these
smite
guys are really
the-
fucking bad. They cannot hit. Once again, he swings at you even with advantage and only rolls a 6.
Okay, cool.
Fucking hit.
On thy bag you must suck, for the missing is strong with you tonight.
Next, it is.
They're using my tactic.
Greenie, it's your go.
Well, is he in my way?
No, I'm a gnome,
He is,
so you can sort of
unfortunately, he
walk
is in
over
your
me.
way. He's a little gnome, so you can technically walk over him, but as soon as you walk over him, they all get attacks.
Yeah, they all gotta hit you as soon as you walk in. So I'd say
So, I
But they
jump
wouldn't all
over
get
it
attacks,
onto a character.
but
What
one of
about
them will
just
get an
walking
attack.
around them like the smart person?
I was gonna say, right, if you two move back one and you move out of the way, I can do Cloud of Daggers, and every time, like, all three of them are gonna have to walk through it, and they're all gonna get hurt.
It's a little difficult when we just
if
stop
I go
right
to walk
there.
backwards, they're all gonna get to try
Which
and
one are
hit me
you? Are you the
I'm
like,
the second
fucking-
one on the stairs, waiting to
Right.
get in.
So Brick is the black and grey one.
And this is me.
Right, that's you.
Because, like, I can cast that over you. I can cast it in the guy in front, but then the other two guys can't get hit. That's if you move...
Yeah, true, we
if-
can't. Yeah, we're in the way, Green.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you can move back one, you still fight them on the stairs, but for them to have to stand and fight you, they will constantly be hit by Cloud of Daggers.
It's so annoying because I can't attack anything until I get a space.
Right, so should we just move?
Well, it's up to you guys. If you wanna jump in and start wailing on them, I can still do it.
Can I pick him up?
and take him with
No,
me?
we're not taking one as a pet.
No, but he could.
Hello,
technically
Star
walk
Wars
over your
God.
legs.
How you doing, dude? D&D night
Honestly,
tonight.
I don't think I
I
can do
was
anything
thinking
like
I'm
this
just gonna
close
cast
up.
Thunder Wave.
Anything effective anyway,
As soon as
except for
my go.
magic.
Thunderwave would also affect.
Me and
Everyone
Yeah,
within a
that-
15. That
That'll
would hit.
go all the way down to Lorcus.
Oh right.
All the way down.
Shit, that's got a really big range.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're gonna move your ass.
Okay, I won't do that. Maybe.
What's my option? I think I can only pick him up and run
Yeah,
away.
for right now, it is your go. Come on, come on.
My
go.
can't attack
He's up.
is in the way.
Well, you could
Well,
hit.
try and
You can hit with the
attack over him,
fireball.
But if
You
you roll
can
really badly,
attack
you will
over him
hit.
if you want to, but it might not go
Tall
well.
enough to attack over him. But then
You
I
are,
can
but again, if you roll a really bad one, you're definitely hitting
Love
them back
me
to
some
the head.
double D.
I'm gonna fucking nail him
I
in the
can't
back
go
of the
with a bow,
head.
can I?
That's gonna hurt.
You can try the bow, yeah. They're
my
not
favourite
within
weapon.
5 feet, so you could try.
Longbow.
21 is definitely going to hit. You do 3 damage to the guy in front of him, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, 3 damage. Kind of sticks into him, kind of slides off his shield and just kind of skims his shoulder, but nothing amazing.
Still a hit.
Still a hit, still a hit. Right, next it is
Me.
the sorcerer's go.
Mm,
Now you're gonna take over.
Well, I'm still just gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna
I've
cast.
got an idea.
I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers. How do I? Why is it not letting me ping? How do I ping?
How do you pick?
Hold click.
Now, by the way, it is very difficult to see into this room, because remember, you're on the stairs and there's people in front of you.
Yeah.
So-
Well, can I? Oh, there.
Quick question: do we know how much life they have?
Yeah, sure.
20-foot spellbook
Do you know how much money you
level
have?
2.
How much health they have?
No, we can't. We
They
don't
have,
know.
you have.
Right.
No, we never know how much health the enemy
No,
has.
you never know
Right.
how much. You can guess. They're
I
dwarves.
I can get them from there because I can go from. I can hit up to 60 foot and it hits a 5 cube, so it'll hit like this one guy.
Go
So-
for him then.
So it's all I can really aim for at the minute. But if anyone has to move into that square, they're going to get hit by it too.
Oh, because you just go round the square.
How
Yeah.
tall are the dwarves in comparison to me?
Minecraft is tomorrow, yes. Oh
They
no,
are-
I'm going to be off for a week because I'm going down south for a holiday type thing. So I won't be
They're
back
about
until
4
Friday.
feet tall.
Okay, they're like basically the same height as me.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to do that.
This is a tiny bit taller.
Boom! Critical hit.
Cloud of Daggers.
Oh, and
Alright, now, listen.
and that as well.
Normally the fact that you'd have to see where you're doing Cloud of Daggers and that you have so many people in front of you, and the fact that you're looking up towards people that are smaller than you, so you probably can't even see them. You're gonna have to make some sort of roll to make sure you don't hit or land that directly on top of Drust.
Oh.
So roll a
Right,
d20 and get higher than a
this
13.
is where we possibly get fucked.
Fuck.
Okay,
Right, that goes right on top of the gnome.
12 damage.
Yeah.
12 damage. So yeah, you
It's
can
all over
just
health.
take that off.
Sorry about
He
that.
does, he does. Now, by the way, that's a concentration thing, so you know how you normally can just keep that going?
Yeah, I'm not going to because that'll just kill him.
Next turn you could just completely dispel that and then do something else.
Yeah.
Next it is this dwarf down here. And he is going to swing.
We really fucked up there. We should have just all gone in.
Yeah. that probably would have been. Well, we can't, can we?
Like,
Too
just
late now.
single file in round the side, surround them, beat the shit out of them.
We were gonna do that until something happened and distracted us.
Next guy misses. The next guy gets a lot closer to you. It like rushes off your. I don't know. Do you have a beard of some sort?
Nope.
No. Well then
But they're
this-
going for the
it
beard, that's why
almost
they're
cuts your
missing.
face, but it just comes short.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, if
I've
they're
got a
going
hammer,
for
cut
the
my face.
beard, they're probably trying to slit your neck.
Yeah.
Gets a nice shave. That's what it gets.
Hmm.
A nice shave. Next, it is in fact Trust.
Discharge.
Yay.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to
Mega
cast
Smash.
Thunderwave.
Just get out of the way. Just get out of the way.
You're gonna do what? Sorry.
Thunderwave.
Thunderwave.
Hit
Cast
me.
Thunderwave.
It's gonna hit Brit.
He's gonna hit us. He's gonna hit 4 of us. You might kill.
Get out of the way.
Yeah, you're gonna hit all the way back to.
I wonder if damage to kill anyone.
You didn't care.
Well, I just hit someone for 12. So you might kill him.
Okay, well, no, yeah, have a go, see what happens.
Well, I was thinking I could do that and
We
then
all
I'll
agree
push
with
them
this?
away, and then you guys can move in.
Will this push them away?
It could
Yes,
do.
If they
It can.
fail,
Okay,
they
if it
say
does
you
that,
they
then
push
will.
them
it's
to the other
worth
side of the
taking
room.
risk.
But actually, it's also going to push you guys away.
Yeah.
But no,
Yep.
bad
We
idea.
can still move in though after that, because
Yeah,
if
but
you just
then-
move out of the way.
Well, us two at the back wouldn't be able to because we're going to move 6 squares. So if we get blasted back by 2, that'll get me to what, here? Oh yeah, yeah. No, I could get all the way to like there. No, 30 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, 30 feet.
I could get just into the room.
But yeah.
I mean, does Moonbeam affect allies? Like, does it damage allies as well?
Moonbeam, I believe, has to be done outside.
Oh, that's high ping.
Oh,
Okay, I
shit.
know now.
What you
I'll
need
check
is
that for you.
something that's
Okay
explosive.
then, I
something to
guess I'll
push
just
them
go for
away.
Flame Blade. Hit the guy in front of me.
But you need to move out.
Yeah, sure. 23 hits, 9
Boom.
damage.
Close friendly.
You chunk into him. Just getting underneath his. What's that shoulder mail called again?
Pauldron.
Pauldron?
Pauldron.
Yeah. To get right underneath the pauldron, you know, right into that back of the arm. You chunk into him.
Cool.
9 damage. Alright.
Move out the way.
Bitch, move out the way.
Move out the fucking way.
If I move, then the guy on the right's going to hit me.
Doesn't matter. Move.
Move.
You can stand over me.
Doesn't matter. We need you to move so we can all get in.
The guy in front of you, okay, so because you moved, he gets to take an attack of opportunity.
I know.
Just let him. He's gonna probably miss.
Well, hopefully.
Probably.
Please.
This
don't
is where he
start
crits.
saying he's going to miss and he hits you.
Yeah, 14. Does not hit you.
Heck.
Yay, 14 doesn't hit.
Alright, next it is the cleric's go on the back.
Alright, can you do some sort of magical
Rachel,
flying
it's
over
your
us?
turn.
I was gonna say,
Please,
yeah,
Might
yeah,
have to pass.
you might need to heal up the person I hurt with 12
Yeah.
damage.
Try and do some
I
healing.
can heal myself if need be. Like.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Just
so
to be-
Rachel, you're if you go to your character sheet, which is the second tab, I believe.
Yeah.
You pull that up. You should have spell book, and then you have your 3 different types of spells: cantrips, level 1, level 2.
Can you pick this up,
For
Abby? Okay.
healing. For healing, let me see what you have for healing. You have cure wounds. You have guiding bolt. It's an awesome one.
Guiding bolt.
Healing word. Healing word you could do.
Where do I see all that?
So if you go to the second tab on the right,
Yeah.
where you have
I
the
mean,
chat
I'm in
to the
my
right,
spell book,
you should eventually
but-
see your Thalia Moonbrook, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, if you click that, you then this bunch of information, but on the...
Oh, Irish can basically show you everything because he's DM, so he can help out. That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so it goes core stats, skills, background, class, weapons, and then spellbook. If you go into spellbook and scroll down, you have several different tabs of cantrips, level 1, level 2. They're your spells that you have. Now, depending on what you want to do, you have loads of things you could do, but if you're actually wanting to heal someone, you can either do cure wounds, prayer of healing, or you could do healing word. But you're kind of in the middle. You're kind of at the bottom of the stairs. You're in the middle of the stairs. So you can't really see into the room exactly. Your probably best bet is just to hold action, do nothing. for now.
We all have to get in first.
You're kind of in like you're on a stairs. It's kind of awkward.
Okay.
Can we do a forceful attack to push some of them out of the way?
You could try and all like burst in and try and push them back. Yeah, sure, but you know, don't get attacks and stuff.
Just don't fuck up.
I'll just wait.
Alright. And next then is
Really waiting.
Nemia.
Oh yes, me. Right.
Yeah.
I don't think I can really do anything from here. Oh
Look.
look.
Unless you can do something like against enemies from a distance with spells.
Yeah, I have a lot of ranged things.
Magic
That's all right.
missile. You got it.
Magic missile never misses.
You can like from where you are, you can just see the head of one of the Durgars.
Full hit.
One of these
Right, I can
dwarves.
see the head. That is probably
just the head.
close enough for me to.
Well, magic missile doesn't require any rules.
Magic missile. Yeah, missile.
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 Um.
Magic missile will not miss, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
it
have
never
magic
misses.
missile, which is sort of the. Yeah.
Oh.
You don't
Yeah.
have it really.
No, I don't.
Wow. Why wouldn't you have taken that? And you could try and do your Eldritch Blast, but
Would Hellish Rebuke work?
no, that's something that's really situational. It's like if someone makes any sort of damage at you, you can listen do that reaction and do a
Right.
shit ton of
It's an
damage.
Eldritch Blast, I guess.
Yeah. So how about you give me a roll?
Boom.
21 versus AC will hit, and you do 5 force damage.
Did they get pushed back?
Did you take that thing? No. Let's see your card sheet. Next, it is the next dwarf's go.
Yay.
He is going to
Oh, that was
turn.
fast. Nothing really happened on my turn.
That's coming with anybody's turn.
You did damage.
Yeah,
Like you
I
guys
did
are in a really
damage.
peculiar and awkward position, you know.
Yeah.
Yes. Fucked up.
He's going to turn and try and hit.
Yay.
Let's see what he can do.
Fusro
Once
da.
again, these
That's
guys
what
are
we
not
need
swinging
right now.
today.
Just push them out the way.
These guys are not swinging at all. Right, goes right back to the top. The next dwarfs go. And not seeing the rest of the party, he's going to move forward right in front of
Ah, fuck.
Magor.
We can get a stab right in the head though.
Does that gives him attack and opportunity?
And advantage since it's a side attack.
Oh, the turn order thing. There it is.
Get attack of opportunity as well.
Not
right in
both of
front
you,
me.
just Grinny. Grinny
Okay.
gets an advantage on his
What
attack.
if it's docile creatures?
So I can attack something. What's better?
What's that, Rachel?
What if they're just docile and they were trying to high five you with a hammer?
Well, they made the first swing, to
It'd
be
be
sure.
strange if
High
they're
five
trying to
with
high five with
face.
hammers, but yeah, I see your point.
They started
Okay.
swinging. They started swinging at me, so I dug a blade of fire into his shoulder. So yeah,
What if
I
that's
mean,
that's
face?
understandable.
they haven't really.
It might be their
custom.
custom to slap you around the face with a hammer.
16
That's
will
a
just
nice-
hit, and you do 12 points of damage to this guy.
To the face.
Stab him in the neck. Get him in the jugular.
Spike. Jesus.
You end
Go
up,
for the jugular.
Face.
Gouge his fucking eye out.
you end up kind of pushing him into his friend,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which kind of sends the two of them stumbling back, but it's not a huge.
Still did
You know.
something.
It still moved them
Did
out.
something, you moved
Something
them a bit.
really powerful.
But he is now going to swing at Drust also.
Yay.
Doesn't matter. We got him down to some.
The problem is if every time we move in, we're going to cause each of them to have attack of opportunity because we have to walk past them.
Unless we run right for them and just attack them immediately.
Now this guy misses on you. Roll it again.
These guys are shit.
They're really bad. I don't know what they're doing. Like they have a +4 to mod, but they're just not swinging today. Then again, his AC is 16.
Oh yeah.
He's hard to hit, but he can't hit himself, so
Anyway.
it's...
It is now Greeny's go. Greeny, what are you gonna do?
I've got so much. Can I parry myself into the room by pushing them all back? Because if I move in, don't they get attack of opportunity?
You could technically move in and take the dodge action, so they'd have disadvantage on you, but you wouldn't be
Or-
able to attack.
Can I parry them so I can push them back? The
Well,
weapon.
you're a sorcerer, so you wouldn't be proficient in parrying. Just
I
so
got
really
you.
is
waving a
Now,
staff from, like, get the
if
fuck
you
out.
were a Jedi and had Force Push, we'd be in a completely different kettle of fish right
yeah,
there.
but
Oh,
we
no,
don't,
like,
unfortunately.
me right now, if I had burning hands, would just be like, "Pwah!"
Well, I've got burning hands. I could use that right now. But I need to move out the way so I can move 15 meters afterwards, can't I?
Sorry, what are you trying to do?
I can use burning hands and then move 15 feet afterwards.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Okay, let's do that then. Magic. Spellbook.
Whoa, did
Burning hands.
more map open up?
No,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is putting around the color of the burning hands. You gonna do that? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it now. I think it's level 1, is it? Yeah,
Yeah, it's
level
level
1. Cast
You could
spell.
start the cone there and then bring it around.
Ooh, 13.
No.
13 damage. They have to make DC Dex saving throws. I will do that now.
Does that mean that they get set on
D20s.
fire?
They get set on fire regardless, but it's whether they take the full 13 damage or not is the problem.
So they
Ah.
get
They
6
take half damage because of a save success.
So the first one passes with flying colors, the second one fails, and the third one fails.
Boom.
Fail. So
So that's
fail
13
and one pass.
damage and a 6. That's pretty good. And
Right,
then I'll just, roll my
just
character.
roll a d3 so I know which one fails, which one passes. Go on.
Roll D3.
Mm-hmm. This decide who passes it. 3, guy in the bottom. So he takes 6 damage, he's almost dead.
Alright, we got
These are the two guys.
12 and another 13.
Yeah, the guy that's directly in front of you just gets burnt to a crisp.
Nice.
He's gone.
He's
He's
dead.
just been eviscerated.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
Xavier,
Whereas this guy to your
obliterate.
right, I'll stick for 13 and is now really hurting. Alright. It is now.
My go.
What's this guy's? Yep, Brick's go.
Right.
Those-
Can I jump over like that
You could move past him if you want me.
and then sort of,
Excuse me, pardon me.
Move in.
Through.
or would being there and
no,
moving there
you can't.
cause the attack of opportunity?
Yeah, if you could go to this square here, but you couldn't move in because that's like
Yeah.
A bit more later?
Well, if I move there, I'm putting myself in danger by 2 people, and I don't have the most amount of health,
Attack
so
then. Attack with a distance spell and then move a little bit afterwards. Hopefully you'll kill the one.
if I move anywhere there, I'm gonna get attack of opportunity. Unless I can do
Diagonal.
this.
Yeah, diagonal.
Can I? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
no, because watch the Let me get the ruler. So this dwarf's reach is from 5 feet. The fact you're
Okay.
in that and you want to move out of it means that you get an attack opportunity.
Ah, right. Okay then.
So
He's gonna have
yeah,
to kill him.
it's kind of
You're
awkward in
gonna
how
have
it's,
to
he's
kill
so
him.
close, but it's still you're going into his range and then out of it, which is an attack opportunity.
Yeah.
Use your quarterstaff with the blades on top. It's the best option we have.
Can I scorching ray?
Yeah, you're a bit close.
Yeah,
Oh.
just use quarterstaff. It's got quite good damage, really.
I haven't used the quarterstaff yet.
Infinite use of a weapon, so it doesn't really matter.
Where do I go to? Oh, there it is.
Thunder weapons.
Woo!
Wow.
Okay.
Beat
You
the
crit
shit
that
out of
shit.
them.
Damn,
Full
son!
damage to them. Death.
There you
That
go.
I just smacked open his head.
Now move out the way, son.
You know,
You
you
went
use
slap the
your
bitch up.
2 hands in your quarterstaff and you kind of went like an upward direction, caught him under his chin and he just went flying.
Right, there we go. So I take the last bit just to move over 1. That like gives people room.
Next, it is Trust.
Gonna run down and smack him with the flame blade again.
Go for
With
it.
your hand, smack him with the rubber glove.
Just slap him.
15
Oh.
will miss.
What?
Yeah, AC of 16.
He did
He has
slap
a
him with the rubber
he has a
glove.
shield in one hand and then he
Yeah.
has this warhammer in the other.
Oh, so that's what that like brownish looking thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was extremely confused for a second as to
Thank
what
you
that
with the
was.
turd. What's next? I think it's Talia, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Hey, can you jump over? You have to ask the DM. Can she jump over?
Like, it's not jumping over. It's you're in a really narrow
Not
She's quite
little
heavy.
passageway. So what happens is like Nimi has to go right up against the wall, and he has to go, or she has to go past you. Then after that,
It's not like she's vaulting me. That's not what's happening.
yeah,
No.
exactly.
And I'm 6'4", so she wouldn't be able to vault me anyway.
Are you moving straight in?
She's 5'11".
If you want to move, you
Is
just
that Captain
change your. You're using your ruler. at the
No, that's
you're
me.
at the top one.
I'm just checking to see how far away that person is.
Right.
Because it means
Yeah,
what she could do, she could literally just run up and just smack him in the head.
Yeah, she could if she wants to.
Arrow keys.
Okay, okay.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Up
All
and
right,
left,
we'll go
right.
right up to her. Yeah, just keep moving. You're in the middle of. Yeah, cool. Then make an attack.
Smash
So
his Scully.
on your character sheet, once again, go to weapons, and then in weapons you should have your. I think it's what is it? A mace? No, it's a sword. You have a long sword.
Mhm.
On the far
you-
right hand side, there'll be a button that says attack.
Yeah, far right.
There you go.
Nice. You hit. Deal 6 damage, and you kind of slice his head off. I guess.
Oh, okay,
It's
now
just kind of like
record.
slice his head off, you know. As you-
Bam! Squitch splat!
Just decapitated the motherfucker.
He's done nothing. If you're
Right,
sad-
Do you ever get so angry you gotta beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker?
That's what you wanted to,
I'm gonna
you wanted to
beat him,
pick up one of them.
With this motherfucker.
That picture is still hilarious. I love
It
that
was the
picture.
best thing ever.
All right, so
Q9 gag.
you guys are now in this room, and in this corner you see almost like it looks like yes, kind
I
of
need
like
to get in the
jacuzzi,
room.
I'm gonna
There we
poke
go.
but it look like it's a
I'm
portal.
poking it. I'm poking it.
I want to search the dead guys for money and stuff.
Okay, perception check.
Can I put
Sure.
So you want to go to your skill perception check?
Just roll a d20. Don't do the
Just,
perception.
just 20.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Oh, even Stevens.
Am I still blind?
What are you guys doing?
Boom!
Still
Oh,
blind.
that crit. Oh, baby, a triple.
What are you guys trying to do? Sorry.
Searching for stuff on the dead guys.
Oh, okay.
I'm poking them with a stick.
4 silver on the first one,
That's a waste of
And-
crit.
3 copper on the second one, and 1 gold on the next.
I think I
Ooh.
get the highest value.
320 and 1. Should we just stick that to the side? We'll worry about that after we've done all of this.
Yeah.
Right, hold on. I do have
Oh, that shit.
a book here. Does this pen work? No, it doesn't. Useless fucking pen. Oh, hold on. There's another one.
The pen draw that.
The pen works. Right. So what was it? 3 gold,
There's 1 gold, 3 silver, 3 copper. Or 4
1
silver.
gold, 4 silver, and 3 copper. Okay, just so I know we can work that out later. Because I like to split it evenly, but you know.
Alright, also,
Oh, also.
who got the highest one? Greenie. In one of the pockets of one of these dwarves was a
Please
little
tell me it's a
bag.
gem. Ooh, it's a
Ooh.
bag. Hope
A
it's
little
the
bag.
gem inside. I
You
like
grab
the gems.
bag.
Oh, that's a thought. Can I look inside my little dream box?
Yeah,
Ooh,
look
yeah,
at
what did I put
that.
in last time?
I think I put a
Well,
gold
that's-
coin.
We'll do that in a minute, but right now you get this little bag. This little small black kind of leathery bag tied with a little golden rope around it.
Ooh. It's so fluffy.
It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
So do you
I think definitely, boo. Why would I not want it?
Right,
It could be a
inside
bomb.
you find this
Why should I
These-
follow kicking a ball?
6 different coloured beans.
It's different
Yeah.
coloured what?
Beans.
This explains where the giant came from. Where the fuck's Jack?
Little beans.
I didn't know they had jelly beans.
The beans
in this
are
bag.
bad.
Bucks every flavoured bean.
What
They're
flavours are
different
they?
beans.
Earwax.
Ah,
Oh no,
Harry
that's
Potter
horrible.
Pineapple.
That joke set is horrible.
pizza.
Pineapple.
Wheel flavour.
Sticks with wheel flavor. Stick with wheels.
So do you do?
Open that shit up, dude.
Yeah, there's you open the
my
bag,
voice.
and inside are these 6 little beans, and each one is a different color.
I'm keeping them for later. Tie it up, put them back in my
We'll
pocket.
we'll put them somewhere. It's what we'll go to somewhere we don't like, right? And we'll just plant them, and then we'll come back like 2 weeks later and be like, oh, okay, it grew a behemoth. Oh fuck.
Put one in the box. Do you think we should put one in the box?
Ooh, no.
Well, there's 5 of us.
I like that idea. Well, I can if I take one, like we each have one, and we put one in the box.
No, my beans.
Okay.
Oi, green share, you bastard.
Stop hogging it, you fucker.
Keep everything that's colourful. I keep all the
Right. Well, okay. First of all, I want to open the box because the last time we went to sleep and shit, we forgot to open it, and it had a gold coin in it. I think, if I remember rightly, was it?
Yeah, it was cool.
Yes, it was gold coin. Get my files ready.
So
lift one up.
you open it up, and inside is this gold liquid.
Oh.
It is.
Fill it with vial.
It's not warm. It's cold. And it doesn't seem to stick. Like if you put your finger in it, it doesn't seem to stick to it.
Like mercury.
So it's like water, near enough then.
Mercury.
Ah.
Nah, nah.
No, because if you put your finger in water, what it does is when you come out, there's still
Oh,
water
yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Whereas
Like
if you put
mercury
this,
doesn't
if you
stick
put your
to
finger in
Fine,
this,
then.
It doesn't stick to it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool. You can sell that, but like this, like we could sort of like go just put gold coins in this thing and sell it.
In this? Yeah, it won't stick to anything.
It won't stick. It won't stick to it, but it'll feel great. It's hydrophobic water.
Yeah.
Hydrophobic gold.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so cool.
Right. Well, then we'll put that in the vial because that's fucking epic.
I've kept it. Good.
Now, do you want to put one of these beans
yeah,
in
sure.
In what?
in the box? Do you want to put a bean in the box?
Ooh, do you want to do that now or later?
Well, we just put the bean now. We have to go to sleep first.
Put a bean in a box.
Okay, what colours do we have? It's important.
Blue, red, yellow, green, orange, purple.
Which colour should we go with?
Purple, 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 purple.
Okay, we'll put the purple one in.
Yeah.
All right, roll a d6 for me.
What, me? Or
no, green.
Greenie?
Yep. 1.
They don't tell us anything. It could be
As you try to put the bean in the box, you have some sort of hand spasm and drop it on the floor.
So as you
Oh god, he's actually. Oh right.
as
He
you
was.
place it into the box and close it, what happens is the box starts to grow and starts to bend, and then it starts to having like these
We took the shrooms.
these dents in it. And then all of a sudden, what happens is this massive boule just jumps out of the box.
A what?
Oh, what? Excuse me, a
Fucking
what?
boule.
What's a boule?
We're dead.
Google it.
We're dying.
Commonly known as the land shark.
Ah!
Oh,
fuck's
wait,
the
that
land?
boule. Fuck my life.
Oh.
No, we're running right now.
Can it be on our side? We brought it to life.
Look at this stick.
Can we tame it?
Can I poke it with the stick?
Can I take it as a mount?
Does that mount work in water and land?
Honestly, if you saw a land shark go around the corner, you
I'd
would
poke it with a
fucking
stick.
book it no matter what the fuck
I
you were.
would poke it with a stick.
The fuck's a land shark?
This boule, this land
Land
shark,
sea
just
lion.
appears
Gonna train it.
and
it gonna
kind
grant
of
us a
looks
wish?
around and sees these 5 people, and
The
then is
fuck's
unsure on what to do. Upon eventually,
Can we like
it attacks.
give it
no, yeah, that-
food
no,
or something, or
I'd love that as a mount. That would be hilarious.
can
You
I
want
can I
that?
give it rations to try and win it over?
Yeah. Give it food.
Nope.
Bullshit.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes straight for Drust.
Dross. It's going through the portal. He's gonna fall in the portal.
Is it a portal?
Robert,
It's gonna do
you
one
must
of
be
two things.
looking
It's gonna give him a
forward
hug
to
or it's gonna eat
this.
him.
No, listen. When everyone was going searching things, I was going poking the portal. I was
Exactly.
literally-
So now you have a boule spawned behind you.
I put my hand in the portal. What happened?
Nothing. You got this weird tingly feeling.
That I
Tingles.
Can
I
I
would have jumped through it.
poke it with a stick?
I think we're gonna have
Would
to
you
jump through it.
because you never said that.
We're gonna have to now.
That
But
boule
I'll
is
stay here. I'll stay and fight. That's fine.
Oh,
Alright.
poke it with
Yeah,
a stick.
everyone leave Joe.
You're gonna need to go fucking tiger for this shit, man.
I wanna kill you.
all the numbers are upstairs. I have to go get them.
So you hear this this kind of roar as it opens its mouth. You can react to it if you wish.
Can I just
Okay.
shout at it?
I'm going to react by
Because I have
taking
the
the dodge
ability to do
action.
that.
Is it like, you know, when gorillas run at you in the jungle, you just stand there because then just back down because they think that you're harder than them if you're not scared?
Goulas are huge.
Yeah, exactly, so are gorillas. If you just stand there when they're running at you and don't move, they won't attack
You're
you.
gonna stand there and let that thing run at you pissed off.
Alright, this
If
hits
I
you.
have a-
No doubt
And
about it.
if it goes
I
badly
took
wrong,
the dodge action. Even still, it's
It
I think
still
it's what
is.
like Pokemon.
Okay.
we're going to die.
What happens is,
if that
Robert, the
thing's
fact
running
that
you,
you're
it's doing one
behind
of two
it.
things. It's gonna give you a hug or it's gonna eat you.
Listen for a second, guys. Because you're looking away from it, it has advantage on you, and then the fact that you're taking the disadvantage option, you cancel it out. So it's just a straight,
Oh, you are fucked.
straight hit.
that's what I was expecting it to do. I just didn't want it to have advantage.
Shit.
So, how am I dead? How many?
Do you want me to roll the damage? Just let's see.
Roll publicly, yeah.
Alright, you guys
1,000.
will definitely run away after you see the damage on this guy. 31 damage.
Ah!
To the portal. To the portal.
To the portal.
Pick up the draw. Oh.
Pick up the
Did you pick up the portal?
Shocking.
No, he went to pick up Drust and
Come
run
back.
with him.
Let's go.
Where are you
So
Like a
going?
motherfucker with another motherfucker.
we are going. This is the end of the campaign, isn't it? We're all gonna die.
No, we have to jump to that portal. I want the Sharky.
Yeah, well, I mean, someone's already dead.
Is
But
Drust
he's
dead?
not dead, he's at -4, so if someone heals him, he'll come up.
He's not.
Someone has a
quite
thing
dead.
called
He's
Spare the
at
Dying,
-4.
it would help
Mm.
here.
I've got spare the dying. Don't I? I'm pretty
You have
sure.
a you forget we have a healer right there.
True.
Yes.
I do have spare the dying. So I think we are gonna have to heal and run here. If this thing follows
Let
us, we're in
roll
trouble.
for initiative.
Oh shit.
Yes.
And this
Right.
thing gets like fucking 20.
You attempt to choose a roll command for the value of the selected token. So click on
yeah,
me.
It's being a piece. Just click
15.
character.
Oh fuck me.
With the
Don't worry, I'll probably get worse than you. So I'm
Ma-
probably
I've
gonna
only
die.
got 20 health.
I've got 16.
You gotta
I'm
try
worse
and-
off than you are.
If this thing farts in the room, I'm gonna die from the smell.
It's in the room and I'm going to die anyway from it being here.
Oh,
regardless
God.
of what it does.
Pick him up and run through the portal.
Right, I've got 16, so I'm not quite dead.
That's the wrong one.
You're going first. You're gonna go through the portal first.
Am I going first? Where's
Oh,
that
wait,
thing?
Pick him up. Pick him up and go.
Oh, it's got 12. Fuck, right. Oh god. I'm going first, am I? Let's see, what can I do to this thing?
Run.
Pick him up and run through the portal. Then I'll follow.
Just pick up the door and fucking run.
And then go through the portal.
If I'm in his range, if I'm in that thing's range and trying to get out of its range, it's gonna fuck me up anyway.
I have this feeling we shouldn't have put the bean in the box now.
I don't know whether to just try and save Drust or not.
Save Dwarf, just go like this. There. Pick him up.
Alright, pick him up, and you run. However, this Boule is definitely looking in your direction and definitely gets an attack of opportunity.
That's
Oh
if I
god.
do it. That's what I'm
On
thinking.
your
if
back,
I
so
do-
you might die also, you never know.
That's what I'm thinking. If I go for him, I'm probably gonna die. So I might as well do is just distract him. While you lot get him, I'll just fucking distract him.
You eat it later with a bouillon spoon.
Does 22 hit you? I imagine it does.
Him.
It's
or me?
everybody. Even Thalia.
Take 16 damage, my friend. That is not a lot, but it is.
Wait, who's that here?
That is hitting Greenie.
Is it my go?
I don't know
Or-
who's going is. I
Who
thought I
said
was
they
going
picked up?
first.
Who said they picked up thing?
No, we were saying we could
Murky
do
was
that, but
going.
I was saying I could pick him up, but I don't know because I'd be in that thing's range, so I was questioning
wouldn't.
whether I should or not.
You wouldn't if you're picking him out of the box.
I was gonna say, I was thinking about picking him up and
I
running.
pick him up and do the thing.
There. Then there. Then there. You don't
Yeah, but
move
then-
to there, but you just grab him. Go.
So who's doing it, by the way?
Murky.
Murky
Well, we've
does it.
already done-
Murky goes over here.
The damage. So anything happens to him, he's getting the 16. Whatever happens.
Oh, I'm fucked at that point. If it's 16.
No.
Well, no,
Really?
because I thought it was Greeny that was doing it. Because if Greeny was doing it, he'd get hit. Because
Right.
that's right beside each other. But it's because it's
But you're not in range.
Murky. Murky isn't in range, so he could just grab the gnome by the scruff of his neck and then drag him into.
Come on, you fucker, you're coming with me! No!
Oh, right, there you go, so I've saved it.
Faraway land.
Well, you make sure to do a strength check to make sure you can actually grab him
Oh
up.
god, right.
Because he's a gnome
Oh
and you're
God,
a
he's
Is that
gonna
in core
split, like-
stats? Where's strength?
Come on, Murky.
No, I
Just roll a d20.
Come on.
Roll a d20.
Oh, I'm gonna
Where
be.
you need the
Please,
D20
I
skills.
need you to be not a weak fuck here.
13 plus.
He's a gnome, he's not that heavy, come on.
And he's not
Really
exactly
weighing
light
that well.
either.
Uh,
Except that hit well.
I
You,
weigh
What
40
are you
pounds.
doing?
with all of your might, you drag him up over the step and then fall into this.
Oh, shit.
You
Doodle-doodle-doodle.
guys disappear.
Oh, so I did save us.
Not supposed
Thank
to
God
be
for
doing
that. Right, you lot deal with him or whatever. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
you're now out of combat, so you can do help him.
So next, it is Greeny's go.
Right,
guys, I'm going back in a
turn
sec.
around.
He's just gonna run at that point.
Okay.
Oh, wait, none of us can cast an illusion. If we had cast the illusion that there was the same one of him in the corner, would he have fought it? Because it's, you know,
Yeah, it doesn't look stupid.
Why did you mention that now?
I literally just thought, like, if you'd cast, like, an image, would it attack itself? I've been playing Abe's Odyssey recently, so, I mean, you know when, like, the scarabs, if there was always, like, if you play the very first Abe's Odyssey, there's the scarabs which have, like, 4 legs, and it's just, like, a muscle-bound body and a loud sort of long beak.
I thought
If-
Scarab was the thing of Halo.
Well, yeah, but Abe's Odyssey came
Oh, the
first.
Scarab was a
Scarab's
beetle.
just the Scarab is a beetle.
Well, anyway, point is, if there's one of them, they will always try and kill you. If there's 2 of them, they will automatically only attack each other until one of them's dead, and then come after you.
Boule, so you can try whatever you want, but as of right now, it is Greeny's go.
No, that's what I mean. Would, as a boule, like, I don't know any sort of, like, lore on anything, so I mean, would they be aggressive to their own type before anyone else,
You don't
or...
know. You can make an intelligence check
Oh,
if you
well, if
want.
it was a male, because it looks like a male. Male and drone.
Oh, he
Um,
fucking turns.
If we fog him out, we could cancel the entire attacking sequence and we could just run for it.
So anyway, it's Greeny's go for now. So what are you doing?
It's up to you, Greeny.
I don't think I could fog him out, so I'll just have to longbow him in the arse.
Why don't you just get through the portal?
Just run.
I'm gonna jump through
24.
now. What's this?
You do
He
6
wants to
damage
hit him for
him.
damage to distract him, and then you lot can run
Yes.
while he runs.
Can I jump through? Take me
So
away, portal.
you've drawn his attention to said portal.
Yeah, so
You hit
can
him
go
and then you
around
jump
him
in and then you
turns
get
back.
teleported. Next it
To the next
is
zone.
the Boule's go.
Oh fuck! I'm dead. I am dead.
What he does,
No,
he
you got Target with
turns.
you.
He turns towards the portal.
the portal
Looks at the
got
portal.
Oh,
And then
he's-
is really confused and kind of just sits there.
It can't
Not
fit
on
through the
my-
portal.
on my
He
way.
just sits there.
He sits
Can I
there
focus-
waiting at that side of the portal.
Yeah. So
So probably hugs the
Sit
little
there.
wall.
He kind of like, you know, a dog trying to get out of the room. He kind of like stamps his foot and kind of doesn't know what to do. It's kind of like that. He kind of goes up to the edge of the portal. And hears a kind of like Minecrafty sort of sound, and then yeah, and then it kind of just, it's kind of like just standing there, kind of like stamping his foot. Not sure what to do.
As it's looking at the portal, and then poke it with a stick and make it fall.
Jesus. So what? He's like looking at the portal. So his back would be towards us, right?
Yeah.
Correct. I can make him do that.
Throw up his anus.
Well, it's just a thought because I'm not going to attack him and draw the attention because if he looks at me, I'm dead because I've got low AC and he'll just fuck me up. But if I manage to get to here, and then I've got a straight
Throw
run.
a stone behind him. Can you throw a stone? You can throw something at the wall so you distract him.
Let's see what have I got here. The the box that we used to do that, is it broken?
It is no, it's not broken, but it's definitely dented. It's really, really badly dented.
Throw a coin. Gold
Well, I'm not
coin.
surprised the fucking boule came out of it.
A booyah.
So just so I know, because I'm putting dented into it.
Oh, yeah, got one less.
Jeez, I've got 3 bloodstones. Apparently, I've still got them.
Bloodstones.
We had 6. We had 3 each.
Oh.
You really want to risk the blood?
It doesn't do it. I don't know if it does anything for me. So I mean,
Might do in the future if you do some
That'll
enchanting.
be so much easier.
Are you talking about bloodstones? Bloodstones are just gems. They're
still
generally just
wanna
worth money.
okay, right. Well, oh fuck! I really can't do anything. What I want to do, like I say, is
I have a question.
yeah.
Sure. What's up?
Is there like stuff on the floor? Like, could he pick up something off one of the dead carcasses and throw it?
Oh,
You
Could-
you could pick up one of the warhammers, one of the shields.
what if I threw the dead guy's head and he started eating the dead guy and was consumed with eating?
Okay, we thought about throwing a weapon. You straight away go for the carcasses.
Hey, it's going to be more interesting. He's going to look at where the noise came from. Otherwise, where there's meat, he'd be like, "Oh, food,
He's not
interesting."
a He's like to go for the claws.
He might do. He's an animal, a little bit like MCI.
Yeah, sorry,
True,
it's not,
he is
it's
an
not
animal, but it
Brixco,
wouldn't
it
count.
is,
All else fails, he hasn't distracted enough.
Yeah, if all else fails,
Then
use the
hit
MCI.
it.
Oh, it's not my go. It's Rachel's go. Sorry, it is your go.
And it is your.
Yeah, Rachel, what are you gonna do?
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's your go, Rachel.
So D&D, what have I missed? The whole story except the guy who loves dogs, or was it horses? No, it was a mastiff. It was a dog.
Dog.
For that means you've missed from week 1. That's quite a lot to go through. We'll skip to where I am, or we are. Sorry, at the minute, is we were going into this fort,
What are
and
people doing on the screen?
basically what happened was we came into this room and we killed 3 dwarves, and I had this box that we found out does kind of crazy things where we put sort of like soil from different places and a coin. It's made some really awesome things happen. We found some beans on these guys, and we put a bean into the box, which spawned this guy,
Where she is to there, then to there.
who is a motherfucking badass. This guy will kill us in 1 hit. So 3 of us have escaped through the portal already to wherever it leads. This thing here has no idea what the portal is or how to get through it. It's me and Rachel left in this room with this big fucker, and we're trying to figure out how can we distract it for more than 2 turns and get away without being eaten alive.
I want to pick up a head, throw it, and bolt.
So if you threw, like, say for example, you threw like the head over here, and he's just like, "Oh, what was over here?" And then,
How are people doing that arrow thing?
the little ruler,
The ruler?
4th one down on the right on your, where the dice is.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
But yeah, if you, the head should be somewhere around here anyway. If you pick up the head and throw it over there, and he goes, "Oh, what's this?"
Yeah.
and then you just leg it, you could make it.
You'll take notice of the head.
If he does take it, if we're unlucky and he doesn't, well, I mean, yeah, yeah, pretty much bloodlist. We are basically fucked right now.
Why can't Rachel just do this? She could there.
No,
Oh,
you could run at him, taking the dodge action, so that he gets disadvantage on the attack, so that you've a chance to dodge him and then hop in the portal.
Ooh,
You could do
I
that.
still want to throw a head.
Then throw a head.
Violent.
Like I say, if you can, if it works, and you throw the head over here,
What
and
are you
it
seeing right
and it kind of goes, "Ooh, yum yum yum," and decides to go eat this, then his next turn should be deciding on eating this head.
Alright, brick.
Yeah.
Rachel's go now. Rachel,
Yeah.
what do? You have a boule standing over a portal in front of you.
I throw
And
a
you've
head
seen
to
all
the
of these
corner.
new people that you've just met jump into the portal. What do you do?
I throw a head to the corner.
Where do you throw the head?
Like over here.
Over there?
Please say this works.
Over here, is it?
Over here.
I put a dot down.
Okay, yeah. So now roll. Just do not roll a 1. Roll a d20 and do not roll a 1. If you roll a 1, you end up fucking up the throw and it hits someone else in the face.
I rolled 2 1s. Does that count?
Roll
So-
snake eyes, we're fucked.
What level, classes, races, and alignments are people? Well, basically everyone's level 4,
I'm not.
except Murky's level 3.
Am I level 3?
Yeah.
Right, thank God.
We've got 2 sorcerers, a druid, what's
A warlock.
a warlock, and What are and a cleric? Races. Well, there's. I'm half elf.
Half elf, a gnome, a human. There was a dragonborn. Is that
I'm
it?
a tiefling.
A tiefling as
Yeah,
well.
a tiefling.
Alignments have not really come into play. I think. I'm not sure.
Not a huge
Not
number.
yet.
Either way, she throws a head in this corner, and in the corner is a table with some sort of lamp on it. You know, like the old style lamps with the candles. She ends up hitting that, and it falls over and cracks. The glass smashes. This boule obviously looks in that direction. Then,
We've set the place on fire, haven't we?
no, it looks in that direction, and it starts moving over towards it.
Ha ha ha!
It hasn't taken that much notice of you yet, but whatever you're about to do, do it fast, or it will take notice.
Well, considering that you've only just thrown the head, get the fuck to the portal. Run. Because, like, from where you are, you can make it in one run. Right? Irish, yeah?
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd because
Gotta run.
you just run straight for it.
Yeah, you jump into this portal and you're teleported away. Finally, Rick, you were left alone in this room.
I am getting my half-elf ass the fuck out of there. I'm gonna run there.
Alright. So you have two bodies of dwarves in front of you, you know? I could make it so that you don't trip
Do
over.
I do I?
Just trying to get rid of Brick, aren't you?
No,
That's a body.
just think about it this way, right?
He's got a point. I could trip over them.
You put a bean in a little box. What ended up happening is a boule spawned. You then saw your friend down. You then saw all your friends leave you, and now you're left in this room with this massive land shark, and you have to run over two dwarves. Like, in that situation, would you be looking at the boule? Would you be looking at the dwarves in front of you? Would you be looking at where your friends were going?
I'd probably be looking towards the portal so I know where to run to be honest.
Yeah,
But
make sure do not roll a 1 and you are fine.
it's a 20, right?
Yep, do not roll a 1.
Oh, thank God. Oh.
Right, you jump in.
Not only do I jump over them, I majestically front flip and land on my feet. The fucking 19, come on.
So you guys jump in, and at the other end, you have been teleported into this place. It is incredibly dark.
Do you know what, I really hope this isn't in from the frying pan into the fire kind of feeling.
Is it
It
bad
is
second?
incredibly dark. You can see these kind of luminous mushrooms on the ground. You can hear a wind, a random wind.
Where is
That,
everyone?
like,
Sorry guys, I had bad chili.
at some point it's really, really strong, and then it dies down.
Where's everyone gone?
And how about you guys make perception
Yeah, where is
checks?
everybody?
I can't see anything.
I don't have a map for this. I'm just saying.
Let's alter.
Right. Oh, we
Yeah.
did perception.
So,
Where
so there's mushrooms. So if you have like the
We could
thing
use
in the
lights.
dark,
Let's set up a light.
Magic mushrooms.
Oh no, wait, hang on.
Spell of light before. Pointy
I
kind
think
of
I have
test.
something for
A
light.
fucking land shark. Man, we're gonna have to go back to like the captain, but like, yeah, we're not quite sure how it happened, but there's now a boule. You might need to send like a squadron of people down to fuck it up. You can't leave that thing walking around. If we have to go back that way, we're in trouble.
Right, so, what we're doing, we're just doing perception checks or something.
Yeah, but you do perception checks. Just roll a d20 and see what happens.
I'm still dead, so like, I can't see shit.
Yeah, you are still down, my friend.
I did both perception.
You might need to heal him.
In which case, you should roll a 1. Or not roll a 1. Roll a d20.
A death save. Yeah.
Oh, roll a 20, not a perception.
No,
No, just for. Just
Wait,
for,
so are we like
thing.
in the... Oh, hang on, that's an idea.
You have one failed death save, my friend.
I know.
Could I...
Heal him. We're out of combat. Heal him
Heal
up.
him, but could I cast a spell?
Yeah, of course you can.
I'll do that then, let's see. Would Fairy Fire work here?
Fairy Fire would work. Fairy Fire is just kind of like, almost like a light show.
How about light?
So you cast Fairy Fire. There's no creatures you're aiming at, but what happens is
No, just like.
you just light up this what seems to be kind of out of that kind of Minecraft sort of thing, or like the chasm or the
Alright.
abyss.
We're in a chasm.
You seem to be on this ledge that it seems to go down in a direction, and if you follow the ledge, what ends up happening is way off in the distance, you can see this city that is that is in complete darkness. Also, as you look in that direction, you see these you basically think you're underground. It's that sort of appearance because it seems that you're in this massive, giant cavern that is held pillars of like stalactites and stalagmites. And off in the distance you can see this city, or at least what looks like a city.
Oh, okay. Well, I cast Spare the Dying to make sure he's not gonna have to do any more rolls and not die.
Good.
So we just need to heal him back up. So
Rachel, this is where you should probably
this is where you have your time to shine.
So if you go to your character sheet, go to Spellbook, Rachel, and then if you go to, I think it's first level spells. Let me see.
But am I able to heal myself yet?
You were still unconscious, but you're not dead.
So we've stopped you from dying. That's the plus side. After that appearing out of fucking nowhere, we're lucky.
Right, you see Cure Wounds? Spell? Rachel? So you go into your character sheet, then you go Spellbook, level 1 spells, and then Cure Wounds, and then if you want, on the right you can just do Cast Spell. Cool. You get 6 points of damage, or 6 points of life back.
Yay.
And now that means you're awake and alive, so you can do the heal yourself as well.
Yeah, I'm going to heal myself right now.
Everyone. So that's you on 10.
Yeah, that'll have to do for now.
Alright. Okay. What are you guys doing?
Well, I saw someone cast light.
Me.
Yep.
But it's only 20 foot in every direction, so we can see how to get to the city now, can we?
A little bit.
You can see some sort of path along the abyss that is. Do you move down towards what seems to be the city?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say. Well, I don't want to go back. I'll say that much.
Don't think
Yeah,
we can.
true.
I mean, that big thing, could it fit down that hallway? Or is it literally going to be trapped in that room? Because I was going to say, it's the size of 4 squares, that's the size of 1.
Can't really get out those stairs, can it, though?
I mean, it can't fall down the stairs, because if it does, it'll just get stuck.
There's just a very low chance it'll still be in there when we get back. So.
There's a very high chance it'll still be in there, man.
Well, if we can fit through the...
Oh, if it gets bored and fucks off, yeah, but it's got 3 dead bodies to eat.
You can see me intelligence checks.
Later.
Intelligence checks?
Yeah. Intelligence checks.
If
you can find out or figure out where you guys are, you might...
where's the intelligence check?
Just roll d20.
Oh, right, okay. 12.
Do you have modifiers for your intelligence?
Oh my god.
A 4, double 12.
Come on, who else?
15, and then Rachel?
Are there no modifiers because of our intelligence?
3 12s, a 15, and a 4.
Things are broken. What you would add to that is your intelligence modifier.
Plus 2.
Plus 3 for me. So
mine's 1.
No, plus 2. Sorry.
Right.
So I'm 17.
So I'm on 6, so I'm still stupid, but...
Alright, 17 is fine. 17, whoever got 17 is good.
Good.
So you have a guess that you guys are in the Underdark.
The Underdark.
Oh wait, do I
The
have
Underdark.
voice or something like that? What do I have? I have a language? Maybe it's of this location.
No, you have deep speech.
Yeah.
Underdark. The Underdark is a place you would know. It is so you have the underground layers and mountains of the dwarves, and then under that, dwarves would be banished to the Underdark,
Okay.
which would kind of be like the criminal world of the underground. Generally, what lives here are Durgars, which are those dwarves you met previously, which are basically like dark dwarves.
Right. So that explains where they came from.
Also, you would know that drow generally can come from here, but there would definitely not be any humans here.
Anything I could poke with a stick.
This is gonna be like Pokemon for you. You gotta poke them all.
Pokemon.
Everything you find, you gotta poke it at least once.
Like, don't even do any damage. Just D20.
We need a map
yeah,
for this
poke it.
area. Just think it.
Gonna be.
So yeah, I think the best option we have here is to just head towards the city. I think. I mean, we really have only got two choices. Go to the city and see what happens there, or go back in and face the land shark, which one-shot someone already.
What I told, was that Murky I told, or was that Greeny I told?
Say what?
Who did I talk about the Underdark to? Who got the 17?
Greeny.
Alright, well then, you would know that, but it's up to you whether you tell the rest of the party.
Yeah, it's all share. On this.
Alright, in which case you would know that humans generally would never ever be in here.
No one is a human, is there?
No, we're all elves or elves.
Oh no, you're a half elf.
I'm a half
I mean,
elf.
I'm saying like the only population that would ever be in the Underdark are Drow, which are dark elves, and Durgar, which are
Dark dwarves.
dark dwarves. So
Dark
all
dwarves.
of you are out of your place here. We're out of place.
Isn't green a dark elf?
No, I'm a high elf, I think. Hello, shit.
He's rolling green.
I am a high elf. Damn it.
Hey.
It's dark high elf.
Well, we really are up shit creek here.
But we're good. We're chaotic good. I don't know.
You guys are definitely in an awkward situation, no doubt about it.
We can't go back because that land shark thing will fuck us up.
We're just gonna have to go to the city.
And if we go to the city, we're probably gonna get fucked up for being different.
Doesn't matter. We'll get the XP.
We have to survive for that.
You just keep walking, and then every time someone looks at you, you're like, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
Yeah, I'm doing.
What the fuck you looking at? Never seen a half elf before? Fucking racist. Who did the land shark kill? No, MCI is no longer playing. It nearly killed Robert, who is Drust, who is a druid gnome.
Oh yeah.
In one hit. It's close.
You got one shotted.
That's what Boulays do.
Righto. Well, I think we're just gonna have to go towards the city.
Yeah, we've got no other choice.
Anybody comes a looking, an arrow's gonna come
On a
at us.
trip, and my favorite rocket ship soaring through the sky.
This is what's gonna happen from now on. Just songs.
Are you
Is it a
seriously
pop ad?
singing the Little Einsteins theme tune? Oh my god. Get me out.
Anyway,
You're in the lair now.
moving swiftly on.
Oh,
Poodly ding?
did I not tell you guys that they come with side effects of singing all the time?
Well, I will say this: if any of you guys were smart, you'd have been looking at the screen map in front of you.
Nothing.
Might not-
All I can see is the portal and a life bar.
There's something missing.
The bullion.
The Bouillard thing's gone.
Is it behind us?
I
Do
noticed it go before though. It fucked off somewhere. It got
No,
out.
it went up. I thought you were just testing if it could walk.
Well, alright, hold on. Right, we've gone through a portal. How the fuck would we know where it's gone? We can't see through the
I'm
portal.
saying if you were anyway sly, you'd look at the map and notice that it's gone. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
I want to go to the city. I don't care.
I
I'm going to the
fucking
city.
told you.
Well, how much damage did the land shark do? It did 31.
Yeah, 31.
31 in one hit.
And then it was
It
going
does,
to
it does
16.
40, 12 plus 4 damage. It is a shit ton of damage.
It was a lot. Right, so if this land shark's disappeared, this means one of two things. Because we've moved out of the area, and we'll just go with me here on this one, maybe that it could only be in the same area as the box was. So once we moved away, it disappeared back to wherever it was.
Maybe it has nothing to do with the box.
Maybe something came and killed it.
Maybe it has nothing to do with the box. Maybe it just disappeared.
Maybe it jumped in the portal too, but got sent somewhere
Maybe it jumped out the window, for all you know.
Wait, there's a window?
What window?
What
Yeah,
window? There's a window. Well, I mean, it broke through the wall and created a window, but you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's even worse. We've just let a land shark out in the middle of the countryside.
Well, actually, if you were to go to the plains, you would find them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I mean,
so
you went
not
into
too
the
bad.
deep plains where people do
30,
not live.
31. I was thinking around 15ish. No, that it got like that wasn't even high. That was sort of like low and mid-range numbers. That thing fucked up him. That fucked him up.
It was a crit.
My max health is 39.
It was a crit.
Well, do we want to go? Right, hold on. Who's got the most health and AC?
Oh, I don't know.
Probably.
It's not me, that's for sure.
No, it's Rachel.
How much
Got
health
an
does
18
Rick
AC.
Unfortunate.
Because I was gonna say what someone could do is with the most health and AC, they could go back and see if it is gone, or maybe it's just because we can't see it.
Even ask if there's a portal to get back.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, there was.
there's a portal to get there, so.
Well, like there was a portal like right behind you as you got out.
Right, well then I vote for the person with the most health and AC to go through, or at least stick his head through the portal to see, or her, depending on who has the health. I know I'm out because I've got shit health and shit AC.
Well, I'm currently on 10 health, so I can't do it.
Change into a tiger.
What?
Change into or a bear.
Could do that. But the bear's got 11 AC.
Oh. Well, I mean, the only thing, it would just have a head to hit at. It's not like a full body, so I mean, it'd be a disadvantage, right?
I feel like this would be the point in time where, like, people in, like, a situation like this, people would be arguing and then someone would be like, ladies first, and make me go.
Well, there's two ladies. There's Murky and there's you.
It would. What was the thing? What was that thing's roll when it hit 31?
4d12 plus 4.
4d12s plus 4.
Max 52 damage. So yeah.
We were lucky it only hit 31 and 16.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Keen, how come you're rolling the duelist damage over and over again?
To see how much it could have done, I'm guessing.
Can you see that stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can see that.
We're dead on every go.
Okay, so
Well then maybe you also have seen something else that I should have pressed GR instead of R.
Yep.
4d12 plus 4, 4d12 plus 4.
GR? What GR?
I think someone was following us.
No, because if you do /R, it means roll, and then if you do /GR,
GR
it
is
means
GM
it's
roll.
the GM roll, so only I can
That
see
means
it.
that only he can see it.
But I forgot to change
That's
to
way different to the
GR.
wolves.
So is this thing is now run off and attacking things around the castle then?
You don't care.
Possibly.
Well, if this attacks this person's friend, does that not kind of, you
It
know?
eliminates the point, but I don't think we want to exactly. If someone sticks their head through and the fucker's gone.
Well, it can't figure out how to get through the portal at the minute, so
Well,
I
yeah,
say we.
It doesn't have to go through the portal.
I think we
can
need to
have a look
move.
through.
Yeah,
But
just
if it-
stick your head through the portal. Have a look, someone.
I mean, I'll do
Well,
it.
my AC and health is terrible, so someone
You've
else
got
will
armor
have to
to
do
go
it.
through. Rachel.
Okay.
As soon as she goes beyond the portal, nobody can talk to her, okay?
Yeah,
Right.
that's fine.
So like, once you've stuck your head, once you've looked in there, you have to come back out again.
Frankly, I don't know where my thing is.
Oh, it doesn't matter. So do you go back through the portal?
Yeah.
1 second, I'll get your character.
We just go through
There
and there's
you
just
go.
corpses everywhere.
So yeah, you spawn right outside on one of the steps that was leading to the portal.
User in your channel timed out.
Oh yeah, they took a shit in here. It stinks.
As you walk back in, you do not see anything else. You walk into an empty room.
So everything's fine, like the dead guys and...
No, as in like there's, well, one of them is completely like chomped in two, like their legs are completely missing. But the rest of them are still there. They're just that exact same place where you left them.
Okay. So the thingy's gone.
What happened there?
No idea, dude. You disconnected, and that was about it.
You sort of
Okay.
said there was an error for some reason.
Potato.
So then I'd go back.
You go back, alright. You go back to them, that's fine. What do you do next?
What did you see? Is it still there?
I saw a happy dead guy,
Oh.
but it's gone.
Oh.
So
What-
the MCI tactic would have worked.
Well, what do we want to do? That means we'd need to heal you up to full health and then go through again, and then hopefully, whatever this thing might be
You
attacking.
can still go through. If need be, I can, go beast form as a bonus action. So.
Well, I mean, we're not.
If we go for a find it, I can fucking lay into it because I've just discovered some things that I have.
Do you want to go back in? It's a lot safer than being down here, in this under thing.
Honestly, I'm
Can
fine
I
with
take some
anything
of
we
the
do at the
mushrooms
moment.
first?
You can take some of the mushrooms.
I want some of the mushrooms.
I'm
much do
I'm
you wanna
gonna
take?
roll the dice to see. Anything higher than a 10, I'm staying here. No, anything else higher than a 10, I'm going back. I don't know.
Do you want to roll on it?
Right.
We'll roll something like.
What people decide-
Roll a 20, right?
Okay, I'm going.
If the majority's over 10, we go back. If the majority's under 10, we go to the fucking city that's underground.
Majority is underneath. We're going to the city.
Alright, we're going.
Oh
wait.
God!
Let's see what this is.
Two like critical fails.
There you go, 10. 2 critical fails, and then me with 10.
Right.
Okay. So we're going to the city.
Yeah.
I want
Alright,
I want to take 5 mushrooms first.
You keep walking and walking and walking and
walking.
you know by this time you've gone for at least 5 hours walking, and it seems like you're still at the same distance from the city from where the portal was.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Are we on a treadmill?
I saw
No,
something
what I mean, like
illusion.
it's this winding, narrow path that's going along this side, and sometimes you see a movement in the dark, and you're not sure what it is. Sometimes we've even seen like little crackles of lightning, like little crackles of or sparks.
Well, we're underground, so that's pretty fucked up.
I'm not sure what it is or not. But you keep moving. You keep moving and keep moving.
I still get a -1.
Oh, we're doing perception.
No, don't bother doing perception checks. Just do 20s for the minute.
Oh, did I even click on that? No, I didn't. D20.
17. So what is this perception check to do? Is it just general perception
Just
check?
general perception check to see, like, if we've been walking for 5 hours, we're seeing shit, we're not getting any closer, we're just gonna have to go back. Because, I mean, there's no point in, if we're not getting any closer.
I knew we should have taken those mushrooms.
10 hours.
Okay, so Brick, at one point, you kind of... Is it you that casted light? Who casted light?
Green casted light, I think.
Right, so at one point you kind of move this light towards the wall and kind of up like 30-40 feet, and you see these snake-like creatures with multiple
eels.
legs. Yeah, almost like eels, and their mouth seems to be this little crackling of light of these little sparks.
Well, that's strange.
And they seem to be
Lightning
moving, but
fire.
as soon as you shine the light towards them, they seem to stop. Not scurry away, but they just seem to stop. And kind of, although they're on a wall, that kind of crouching position that creatures get into when they're about to do
Still, we
something.
can't see you still.
I think we should head back.
We should kill
Okay.
them.
It's not look. I don't think this is looking too good.
I mean, creatures that live in the dark that stop at
Yeah, they're
light
bad straight out.
just
Sometimes we should kill them.
illuminate.
D&D
background.
doesn't have to make sense.
Is there any way to set them on fire?
That's my line.
On fire?
How far into the story are you?
I could probably do
They
that.
I don't think we've even found the main quest line, to be honest. Or have we? Have we found the main quest sort of type thing yet, Irish, or?
You kind of seem to be unearthing things. I haven't found the exact quest yet, no.
So we've not actually found definitive storyline, but we're finding things out,
You found a lot of evil shit going down. That's what you found out so far.
along with the devil worshipping cult, the green whelpling, the giant, the 11 out of the 12 nobles in the city being evil fuckers,
Necromancer.
necromancers, sorry.
This world is just fucked up.
So
You've come across some pretty crazy shit.
I think we should kill them.
I want to set them on fire.
I want to attack with them. I'm going to attack the one on the right. Oh, an arrow! Initiating combat by being the first to attack.
attack, kill them, attack, sabotage pizza.
Pizza?
Don't sabotage the pizza. I actually had a pizza earlier on. I bought Domino's.
I'm waiting for my pizza to arrive.
Bam! With an attack of 23.
Attacking them, right.
You hit it?
Yes, I hit the one on the right.
Man, you pin it to the wall with that. The
So you see this arrow and goes straight through its mouth, and then you see it's kind of the little spark go in its thing in its mouth, and then it just falls to the ground.
I don't think it's even worth killing these things.
Well, that was over.
Sounds like the best D&D, walking around randomly killing shit. Yeah, pretty much, Bloodlist. Pretty much. All of a sudden, they all screech and launch at you and electrocute you to death.
Well, no, when you held up the light, there was at least 6 or 7 of them, and then you killed one of them right there.
So there's now 5 or 6 of them.
Don't move. We'll see.
They kind of still stay in this kind of crouched position. Although they're on a wall, so it kind of looks weird, but they're still in this kind of crouched position.
Well, I need a picture of what this looks like. Are they in front of us? Are they?
They're above you,
Above
so you're
us.
literally,
They're above us on the wall.
you know, in
Right
Minecraft where you
up.
see those like in the ravines, and you're on that little kind of path.
Ravine,
You're literally looking up into this darkness with your light, and you see these little, almost dark blue, navy to kind of blackish coloured
How big are these snakes?
eels
Like,
with
like
legs.
massive.
It sounds like
Are they
lampreys.
Are they like snakes or lizards?
Guys?
What?
That land shark's not rolling anymore.
Oh, we did that ages ago.
That's because he's doing
he's doing GM rolls
anything.
now.
Because I
Oh, I thought it would have been dead. Or something.
Because before he'd been doing regular rolls. Well, I'll
could
a
be
second
dead.
this part.
Why what though? Cholera?
Well,
remember, you guys just went to the first room in the castle, and then you left. You went upstairs to the secret room.
Yeah, we did do that. But
You never explored the castle.
true, but now we've got a land shark that could fuck us in half in one move, running about the place.
True.
I have a question.
Yeah.
we all have questions, Charlie.
Can I slap green for senselessly killing something that wasn't attacking it?
You can. You have to roll 20 and see like how hard you will hit him.
But D20,
Don't-
D20
do not
if
roll
you
a
hit
1.
him, Then
Remember, I've got a
D6
bandana.
for severity.
Don't feel most of it. I've got a
No. What ends up happening is you try to slap him, so you sheath your sword. You try and slap him. You kind of trip, and you kind of slide with your feet, and you almost go to the edge of the cliff face.
Oh Jesus Christ!
And you just stop. You end up stopping just at the edge.
Imagine if that was a 1.
That would have been
was a 1.
dead Rachel. That was quick.
I was to cast Thunderwave right now.
Just for a slap, you get a kill for that.
I did
Very-
try to slap someone, so I guess I deserve it.
We
I think, yeah, that was your fault trying to
Agree.
slap the fuck.
We-
Okay, I think we might need to start getting the fuck out of here now. This is. We just had a playful slap and someone nearly died.
Started now. Combat started. So who's next?
Combat. No one's rolled initiative.
Response.
I think maybe we should just slowly walk backwards.
Yeah, we pissed off one of them. How big are these eel-looking things? By
Yeah,
the
so
way?
when he falls down to the ground, he's kind of the size of wiener dogs, I guess.
Oh, can I just
No.
pick one up and take the demo wheels for like research purposes?
So they're not that big. They're not like massive.
Did they conduct
man-
electricity? I'd like to be in on that.
Nice.
Taser snake.
Yeah, just a taser snake. Yeah.
The old fashioned taser.
If I can pick it up and take it with me, then yeah, I'll take that with me. For the sake of researching.
Sure.
The Night Fury. How did
Yeah, it reminds me of the Night Fury. Toothless.
As you try and pick it up, it's really it's exactly like an eel. It's really slippy. and
Right.
like after feeling it, like your hands feel almost
No?
numbing. They seem to numb.
Is this
Well,
thing like
I'm
COVID?
wearing gloves, but I could probably grab it.
I think whatever slime it has is a
Poisonous residue.
a neurotoxin. I think that's the one. Where
Yeah,
like
and you-
Like it's
cuts off nerve
defense
endings.
Yeah, this is neuro.
Tranquilizer. There you go.
Wait, is it like that stuff in like pumping lip glosses that makes your face like feel puffy?
What?
He's talking about a toxin that basically it's the one that gives you a ridiculous allergic reaction where you just like fucking puff up.
Oh, you mean like people who are allergic to nuts?
Yeah, like that. But that's not neurotoxin.
It's
No,
actually
but like
they
this,
take like
you're kind
plant
of
extract
you're kind of
stuff and put it in
clothy gloves.
An inflammatory or a inflammatory.
An inflammatory, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's the thing that does the opposite.
Whatever the slime is, it's a form of sedative or a tranquilizer.
Right.
Well, I think, as I said before, we need to get the fuck out of here. I don't
we
think.
keep going.
I really don't think we should be heading towards this city where we're probably gonna get killed. Just for not being like them.
But we haven't gotten
sort
there
of
yet, and
started
we haven't been
something.
attacked yet. So
I started something, so
Yeah, well, we've been attacked by a land shark just because we put a bean in a box.
that was back in the
Possibly.
A land shark that we put a bean in the box and a land shark appeared out of fucking nowhere.
out of
That
the
is
bean, actually.
that is
I'm
now
not being numbed by something.
and
Just your
then
hands. You just get this numbing feeling
Alright,
in your
just the
hands.
hands. Well, is there anything I could put it in, just like so that this slime, whatever, just doesn't leak out?
Have a bag, have
I
a
mean, I
bag,
guess you could. I guess you could wrap it in something, but even
I think you leave it
still,
on the
even when
ground.
even with your gloves on you, and you started to pick up this thing, like your hands got covered in this slime, and it even went through.
Ooh, can I put some slime in the vial?
You could.
Take a slime.
Yeah, you could do that. With that.
can we put some slime in the box? Do actually,
Yeah.
do, you know what, do we want to do anything more with the box after the last time?
Oh god. Yeah, just try it, and if like a fucking giant land shark pops out at some
Okay,
point, then
I'm
yeah,
taking
we
one
know
more
not to use the
slime
box
vial.
again. Put
Right, so
anything
you
weird
put
down
you
here.
put it in the
Wait, do
vial.
you say you're putting slime in the box or what?
Well, if you put it in the vial and pours it into the box,
You could try that
I've
if
got
you
one
want.
vial filled up now with snake.
do we want to try this?
We do both. I take in a vial and you take a.
Take a vial and some in the box.
Yeah.
See what happens to either one.
All right. Yeah, sure. You put the slimy liquid into the box.
Isn't the
Oh, we
box
have to sleep.
broken?
No, the box
It's
is
dented.
It's dented because a land shark came out of it.
Yeah, kind of like when you put the bean in, it kind of grew to the size of like, I don't know, I guess a tennis ball, and it dented it, and then just kind of blinked into this boule.
Your jelly bean has evolved.
It's fuck me. It's like Magikarp to Gyarados, man.
It really was.
You have a jelly bean. You put it in the box. Oh my god, it's evolving. It's gonna kill you.
Oh my god, it's evolving suddenly. It's 20 foot long, has
You know, we
teeth,
just fed it.
And it is very, very, very pissed off that you've done something to it. It doesn't understand what, but it's very pissed off.
Gyarados is so pissed off because it was a magic up beforehand and you couldn't do
Couldn't
jack shit
jack
with it.
shit,
It's like,
yeah.
I'm so pissed off.
You splash.
Splash this bitch's dragon rage.
How am I
Splash,
supposed to
motherfucker.
evolve one? Try and I can't get one to evolve.
Yes, we had slime in the vial and in the box.
Anyway,
So,
those snakes are just, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Oh!
You still wrap it up and keep it in your
thing
bag.
there.
What if we
Right.
got a couple of these snake ely things, right? And we bumped into the boule again. What if we threw the snaky things at it? Would it numb it?
Probably.
If it numbs it, we try to make it eat it. Because if it ate it,
tired.
and
Yeah,
it
it-
contained some sort of
yeah.
poison, then that could really fuck it up royally.
Ooh, we can collect quite a few and make a bomb if we get explosives.
Oh, actually, no, you could
I
use
mean, like,
because I'm like, we got bows, don't we? We could use them
Yeah.
as poison.
Ooh, I can put one over
Ooh, yeah, you
If we
could
take
tip it.
stuff in vials, we could use it as poison. Like,
You could
know,
tip the
whatever
vials,
it
or
is,
you could
numbing
tip the
our fucking
arrows.
hands. So we'd use it, and whenever we hit something with it,
If it doesn't glance at
Handstand.
farm or whatever the fuck, and it hits it, it's gonna fucking numb them.
He's got a good idea.
I don't have a good idea. I don't have a good
We
idea.
have,
They're
to, we
so
have to kill the rest of the snakes. It's one. I think it's 2 uses out of each snake for the slime. So more killing.
yeah, we used one on me and one in the vial, and then one in the box apparently.
Yeah, that's
Do-
all
ask-
per snake.
How many uses does it have, Irish?
Of what?
The
Snake.
the
Let's say,
Yeah,
how many
well-
vials do we get per snake? Like how
the
many
actual
vials of
stuff, the
For
slime.
full- Like, do you try and fully filled vials, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, fully filled.
if
Irish.
possible.
You probably get a good 3 or 4 vials completely filled.
Right.
Gonna
How
fill
many do you
up.
have, Green?
Yeah, what's
I've
up,
got,
Rich?
I've got like 7 left. I can fill up, so I'm gonna.
What flashed across the screen over here?
What?
Pardon me?
Something flashed on the screen?
Over here, something flashed.
What? Where's
I don't know
here?
what you're talking about.
I'm drawing.
I don't know. What
Oh,
flashed
I
over
got
there?
me
Piece of pizza.
That's not
Yeah, there's a drawing.
Something
right up there.
Pizza. There we go.
Yeah, it's something when I touched the screen.
So,
I
what
saw
happened
movement.
while I was paying for my pizza?
Anyway, yes, we collected some snake slime.
Cool.
Okay,
And I can't feel my hands anymore.
I want to taste it.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. No,
I do. because
no.
No, you don't.
I touched it, and my
I know.
hands are
I
fucking
want to lick
numb.
it.
You taste it?
No,
I want to know if it's
I just want to lick
flammable.
it.
You lick it and your tongue goes
It's a bit
completely
tongue
numb.
tired.
Okay,
It was like a really, really sour and salty taste.
Oh God.
so if you get like vials of these things and throw it at it, or
Well,
whatever.
we could take the dead body thing itself and throw it at it, or they could tip out their arrows, or we could tip the end of our weapons and then hit it or stab it or whatever.
It kind of tasted like
you
can use
hey,
it
Robert,
poison.
It tasted
possibly.
like pure vinegar and then it like a really sharp, salty taste after it.
Because what I was saying
So
was
weird.
we
You
could
got
use it as some
acid,
form
and
of
then you've
poison
got
on
a
any
base
kind of like
afterwards.
piercing weapon,
Yeah.
and then if we wanted, we could take the body. Because I don't know what the fuck. If that's just like the outside that does that to your fucking hands or whatever, imagine what the inside would do. You fed that to the
Or
bullet,
what
it
that's
might
like.
fill with poison and electricity.
Is anybody skilled in
Is it
medicine?
flammable?
I don't know. I'll have a look.
Yes,
I am. Someone
What's
give me
her
a dagger.
face?
I'm
Rachel
going to-
is.
I'm skilled in
Rachel
medicine
is,
too,
yeah.
but I'm also like a druid,
What?
so nature stuffs. I want to examine this thing. Like, give me it and give me a dagger. I'm going to cut it open and find out where the gland that's producing the slime is.
I
Okay.
want to know if it's flammable.
Ooh.
Is
Some
that a
snake.
thing? Can I do that?
Kill another snake. We're not actually in combat.
I'll go
we're
with
just,
the
like,
flammable bit first.
Okay, cool.
I kill another one.
I'm
So
going to
do you light this on fire?
Yes.
We,
Yeah.
we
Duh.
snakes. We've used this snake up completely.
Have we?
Have you
Yeah,
brought the
so-
light down, or do you have the light still up there?
I don't know.
Leave the light still up there. I've got
Light's
produced
low,
flame.
probably.
I can light it on fire.
All right. Well, then you still see these 6 this was salamander kind of things.
It's just
still up there.
snakes.
They're snakes, salamander-looking things. Just...
Salamanders are not snakes. They're lizards. But anyway.
Salamanders are snake
It's a
legs.
reptile.
Shut up.
It's a reptile.
Anyway, we'll have to kill another snake if we need more this stuff because we've used up all the slime. So the vials.
Can I try and stab another one?
Stab one, I can shoot one again. It doesn't matter, we're not in combat exactly.
No, you're not in combat, but these things are still hovering over you.
Miss.
Quarterstaff, you won't reach them. You have to use some sort of a ranged weapon.
Oh, I can actually throw my quarterstaff though, because I waited mine. You said I could throw mine.
You could technically, but if you fail, you could end up having your quarterstaff bounce off the
And lose it.
cliff
So
and then
use
lose it
longbow.
into the abyss. 16 hits, 7 kills it. So once again, another one of these things falls
Got
down.
another one.
Do you want
I need
one
to
more
start- I need
good
to
luck,
start
or are we
adding
just
rope
happy
to
with another one?
arrows.
We have with just this?
I do fireball at it.
You're just gonna eviscerate that.
On the ones on the wall, because we're gonna find out if they're
Whose AC is lower than 15?
whose AC is lower than 15. Mine.
That was a public roll, Keen.
Yeah, I know it was. Yeah.
Okay.
So tell me who can do it?
Who can do what?
Who is under AC to 15?
Me
Me and Green.
and me.
Oh, so 3 of you, okay.
Mage armor will still be in
I
effect.
will roll a d3. First to be Greeny, second be Rick. Greeny, this thing falls on your head.
Whack the hood. I'm fine.
Yeah, I guess you have a hood on. And still, when you, like, on top of your hood is now this slimy, snotty substance.
So if
Ah.
anything else wants to get on your fucking head, it's gonna get numb.